Break yourself, fool. Coming live direct from Los Angeles, California. It's the Dr. Greenthumb Show. Just sit back and enjoy the show. Just sit back and enjoy the show.
I think George knows tonight.
Remember last time I coughed for fucking 12 minutes straight? I'll try not to do that this time. Fuck.
Oh, yeah. It is the Dr. Greenthumb Podcast right here on BREALTV, YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, and others. And we got a very special guest sitting in with us today. It's Theo George Lopez up in here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? People been asking, and we aim to please. We also have Mr. Fast Hands over here. What's up, Fast Hands? Eric.
What's going on, people? People.
The people. We got Mr. Goodlight C-. Yes.
Hola.
That'll do it.
We got one half of Hall & Notes, Mr. Hall back there controlling the boards.
What up, what up?
And we got Malparido,
What up?
E-Zone.
Weren't you just talking about how like last time we just broke out coffee?
You know, I always wanted to be a fucking marijuana, but I never had the lungs for it.
Right. It takes some time.
It does
It takes some time.
Yes, it does.
It's good to have you back. Last time you were here, you were in the smoke box and you brought in that rockin' ass guitar.
Yeah.
That, rest in peace, Eddie.
Yeah,
Eddie gave you.
Man.
And, you know.
You know, I think, you meet your guys' heroes, you meet your guys you admired through high school and all that stuff, and, very rarely, probably you won't meet them, maybe, most people
It's
don't
hard
meet
to
'em.
really have that, right?
But this dude, man, was a fucking great guy, and fucking loving dude from, the Netherlands, Amsterdam, him and his brother
That's right.
Alex, different, but Eddie had a beautiful heart, man, and I miss that dude every day, and he left us with some great-ass music, but I don't think he got high at the end, no. He didn't.
Yeah.
Would have been. He says, yeah, you know how much I enjoy playing golf with you? I said, yes, I do, but I'd like to have known you when you got all fucked up.
It's been fun, right?
It'd have been fun.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. God damn. So, that's part of it. But, before we start, I've known Cheech 30 years or something. So, Cheech and Chong have been around for 50 years.
Hell yeah, they have.
Holy shit, yes.
50 years. So they sent me this, and then they said, this is almost like, we're talking about Richard Ramirez, a fucking kill kit. They sent you a fucking Cheech and Chong beanie.
I got the other half.
You got the,
I got the other half, yeah. I just-
And then,
That's
and then
dope.
what else did they say? Some shirt. You think knowing these guys 30 years, they send me more than 3 fucking things, eh? Goddamn.
Yeah.
It says pot meets pop.
Pop meets pop.
Okay.
I don't know
right.
what that means.
We'll take that.
But God bless Cheech and
There's
Chong.
only 3 things in there?
Pop meets pop.
That's it. Eh?
Well, the bag is one of them.
bag is the
Oh, wow.
bag is one.
Cutbacks, man. Cutbacks.
I'm gonna fill up with some fucking sand and throw it at somebody in the street right now.
Sometimes less is more.
For fun.
Hey,
Yeah.
they announced the inductees into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame today.
Oh,
There was a fuckload of nominees, but they did the induction today. Tina Turner went in, as she should have.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Carole King went in, great songwriter. The Go-Go's, also dope songwriters who did it themselves.
Yeah.
Jay-Z.
Wait a minute.
Yep.
Jay-Z went in.
Wait a minute. Okay.
Okay, hold up. Stop.
No, go ahead.
No,
Because
what were you-
I think there's. I'll let you finish. You know how they always say, hold the applause till the end?
Right, okay. We got Foo Fighters. They went in.
Yep.
Todd Rundgren. All right. And then Early Influence Award. Now, see, they're labeling stuff like this. Kraftwerk, Charlie Patton, Gil Scott-Heron, legends, all of them. And then Musical Excellence Awards, right? LL Cool J, who should have been in there a long time ago already.
Yeah.
Billy Preston,
considered the fifth Beatle.
Considered the fifth Beatle.
They
his-
found him toward the end of his life trying to throw palo with a gardener that he had over there. Fucking near Malibu.
Yep. And he was a badass. And one of my favorite guitar players, Randy Rhoads.
Yes.
Okay.
One of the greats. I mean,
One of
it
the
would have
greats.
been amazing to see, had he not died at an early age, what he would have done, along with Eddie Van Halen. 'cause
Absolutely. Yeah.
They were the two
Yeah.
that,
Guitar
that
gods.
people looked like at that time, like, oh my God, these motherfuckers are on fire. All right. And there's Clarence Avant. Know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he's the OG.
The OG of G's. And, those are all the folks that got in. Congratulations to them.
When did they start like breaking down like the labels? I thought it was like all one thing.
That's new shit.
Now
I've
it's
never
like
seen
musical excellence.
that. Yeah, I mean, I think because some
Kids'
people
Choice
should
Award,
have
bro.
went in a long time ago. They're finding reasons, little labels to put them in now.
Who didn't go in? Who didn't get in that should be in?
Dionne Warwick was nominated.
Yeah.
Like
The Slayer, I believe, was nominated, right? Devo,
Iron Maiden.
Iron Maiden. No, yeah, that was who was Iron Maiden.
Yeah.
Rage.
Rage Against the Machine.
Yeah.
Kate Bush. My memory is amazing. Has
Kate-
anyone
it is.
like thought
Yeah, I'm tripping on that.
Props on
Are
remembering
we all
that.
smoking that
and,
shit?
and another name that I cannot pronounce. It's a crazy name that
No,
I can't
Fela
pronounce.
Kuti?
There you go, Fela Kuti.
Yeah.
Those are
Fela's
the
the
ones.
shit.
Those are the ones that did not get in.
So it's called Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Should they change the name?
To Music Hall of Fame.
It should be the Music Hall of Fame and not rock.
Yeah, because it's starting to get
It's
very diverse. I mean, that's not a bad thing, but it shouldn't just be for just rock and roll, right?
Well, look, everything was created through rhythm and blues.
Right.
But they're not calling it Rhythm and Blues Hall of Fame. They're calling it Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. But they're putting in music that originated, rock and roll, which is rhythm and blues. And they're putting other subgenres now in there, like punk and metal and hip hop even. You know what I
Well-
mean? It's more of a music Hall of Fame now than it is a rock and roll Hall of Fame.
if I hear rock and roll, I think white musicians. Right?
Right?
Because rock and roll, you go, was Elvis rock and roll, the king of rock and roll? Is that who Elvis is?
They labeled him as the king of rock and roll.
The Beatles,
Right?
the Stones, and over here, all those bands. Who's in there? Led Zeppelin.
Led Zeppelin.
But they're from
Black Sabbath.
Sabbath. So when you think rock and roll, I think you think it's almost like when now somebody has an American flag on their car, but you think that that's more racist. When it used to be a symbol of unity, now I see up with the
Yeah.
You don't know what the
I'm like,
fuck.
hey, fuck that puto, eh? And it's an American flag.
Yeah.
It's
Remember
almost
after 9/11, that shit stood for like unity, bro.
Yeah,
Like now it's
yeah.
like, yeah, that person might not want me walking around them.
that's what I'm saying.
You're too proud. You
Those
know what I'm saying?
people, they're a little bit. They use it for evil.
Yeah, right? It's like they've almost slanted it towards their fucking.
Yeah, you see a
evil-
car like that, you're like,
Yeah,
yeah, you
Whoever's
lost.
in the driver's seat can drive it wherever they want it.
They stormed the Capitol
That's a Puerto Rican flag.
with the flag.
Wepa.
They didn't have any
Wepa.
of those. So they stormed the Capitol with the American flag.
Yeah.
And now you're supposed to look at it and be like everybody's all
Cool.
under the thing now. So rock and roll, I would say, that it be removed from a Hall of Fame.
Music Hall of Fame.
Music.
The Music Hall of Fame.
Jimi Hendrix,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Are you not gonna give that category anymore though? Like you have to get. I mean, if it started as Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, you still got to give rock and roll its like lane if that's really where it started.
Yeah.
I mean, you could
Well, I
make
mean,
it
no,
to music.
that's. I mean, they started this place to pay homage to people in rock and roll, but like in reality, they come to find that half these dudes were influenced by these R&B records that were pre-rock and roll,
Yeah.
right? And you have to give homage to them because they are considered legends too, and they set a standard. They changed the face of music, so you have to go beyond rock and roll, obviously, and they have.
Yeah.
For
For years.
But I think they feel like the brand Rock and Roll Hall of Fame is so strong that like trying to rebrand it, you know, that so that it encompasses all music would be a fucking, you know,
I don't want to.
it would be a gamble.
Because, listen,
would it still mean the same?
I've
thing?
been to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. I know the lady there. I like it. They got Elvis's fucking toaster in there, but you won't see any black musicians or Latino guys from the 70s that like they're in there.
His toaster's there.
Everything, hangers. I mean, come on.
I mean, but
But that's how much they have that of that rock and roll.
was the toaster
Yeah.
special?
But not. You know, thank God Santana was at Woodstock, or they would have just
They would have ignored
started Latinos in 1970. But okay, you guys
that.
are
And there was great
all
footage
the
of
same
them.
age.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So, as much as I like rock and roll, I think with the names of those, there has to be a wider
So
spectrum.
they got Richie Valens in there.
Do they? That's a good question.
How many Latinos are in? Just as a question.
There's a few, but
But not about that, but just about the different genres of music now
Right,
that,
I
that
got you, I
existed
got
that
you.
fall under, you know.
I was just curious.
I mean,
about
they
that.
put new wave in there.
Yeah,
Oh,
Depeche
that's dope.
Mode.
Yeah.
Duran Duran's in there, right?
Let me tell you, if I was in the Bangles, I'd be fucking pissed off, man.
The Bangles,
Because
Wow.
the Go-Go's got it and the Bangles.
but the Go-Go's were
The Go-Go's
first.
are first.
Are the Bangles in?
No.
That's what I'm saying. I'd be,
Oh,
I'd
okay.
be pissed off.
All right. Orale.
If I was a Bango, I'd be like, you hear about
Why
what
the
happened
fuck
con
are
los
they
Go-
going in?
Who? That we got the beat, and what about us? Nope. Fuck.
Yeah. You know the difference is I think with the Bangles is they didn't write their own shit.
What were those fools with the weird ass
Prince
hats?
wrote some of their hits.
Yeah, Prince
Yeah.
wrote
The
some
fools
of
with the
things.
weird ass hats.
Devo.
Devo.
Yeah, I was like, if they got in, come on, man.
Oh, they didn't get in.
They
Well,
did.
no, I'm saying they were up to nomination, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Devo's great.
Yeah,
They're
Devo was
awesome.
great.
Devo was great.
Yeah.
They would get played on like rock radio.
They got played everywhere.
Yeah.
Top 40, all that
Whip
shit.
it good.
Whip
dude.
it.
Whip it. That,
That
was
was a
huge.
big
So
song.
many commercials that shit's been on.
Yeah.
It's huge,
Freedom
man.
of choice.
So they got in. The Foo Fighters got in.
Yep. The
Yeah.
Foo
First
Fighters
year.
got in. First
First
year.
year.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
To get in on your first year, like that's
Straight to
crazy.
varsity.
That's how much people love those guys.
And Jay-Z.
And Jay-Z.
First year.
Jay-Z.
Yeah. You know, because at first I thought I was gonna have a problem with if it was not like a real like problem, but like if Jay-Z had gotten in and
Before
not
L-
LL
and now
Cool
that-
J,
and
I
not
would have been
LL,
like, wow,
yeah.
there's like kind of a bit of a there's an issue here. But the fact that they both got in together and they're both excellent representatives of hip hop,
Absolutely.
like that shit is fucking.
Let's say
excellent.
that. Let's say that LL Cool J, okay, and then Jay-Z got in, but let's say that some dude on the streets, Africa Bambaataa, or you know any of those vatos out there that were doing it, they wouldn't get noticed because rap was a whole new genre of music. But the guys out in the streets and the corners and stuff like that,
Yeah, they look at them like legends and whatnot. Well, you never know. They might get they might get inducted later. Like a lot of these old blues artists are getting inducted much later.
right.
Like when you think about it, it took Rush 40 years to get inducted.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Right.
the Go-Go's, they were first inducted in like 2007,
No,
2008.
nominated.
Nominated. No, when they nominated their first nomination to get in.
Because you can get nominated a gang of times. Like LL Cool J got nominated. This was his fourth nomination, I think,
Yeah.
fourth or fifth, and he finally got in.
Hell yeah.
And that's crazy. So it's crazy because others are getting in like off the rip.
Right.
Yeah, there's someone that's been, like Cool J, who's been nominated 4 times, finally has gotten in, and then Jay-Z and the Foos were like, bam, first year, in.
Is Chuck D in?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
Chuck and them.
Public
Absolutely.
Enemy. Yes.
He's in on one of the boards. We're like him and I and Tom are on one of the voting and the nomination board or something like that.
What about the dude, Vanilla Ice's dude? What's his name?
Is he in?
VIP.
No, I don't think
He's
he's
not
in
in?
yet,
No, he ain't
Papa. He's got a ways to go.
He didn't make it. He didn't make it, yo.
Peace to my man Rob. He's a cool motherfucker. You
Hey.
know what I'm saying? Mr. Van Winkle
Has
is.
he been nominated? Not even that, huh?
No,
It's going to be rough.
I mean, he had what? He had 3 albums, right?
Let's kick it.
3 albums?
Yeah.
Was
Yeah.
it? See?
It was 91, right?
And all 3 of those albums went platinum, right?
So if
Well,
he
the
came
first
out,
one was huge.
The first one was ultra
if
huge.
you're eligible 25 years after your first recording is about.
Oh, we're more than eligible.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And we have crazy bodies of work. I know we came up on a list one time, and we didn't make it to nominee. We probably came up a few times. That was an awesome dance.
Is Los Lobos in?
I don't know if Los
No.
Lobos is. How could you deny this dance? That's got to be in there.
Serious.
dog.
Look at that face,
He
yo.
was serious.
That face. Look at them
Whip it.
steps.
Whip it.
Look at them steps.
Whip it.
He's
Good.
and he's
Whip
the
it.
only one in the light. All the black dudes were in
Good
the-
observation.
Hey man, you guys want to get out of the light? We're gonna start filming.
Oh
Oh,
shit.
hell yeah, he's fucking gigging, dude.
Hey, when what's his name? When Jim Carrey did the parody of Dude right
Oh,
there, that shit was everything.
Oh, fuck yeah.
That was one of the
Living
funniest
Color?
fucking things. Yeah.
In
funny
living
shit.
color.
And all these guys that did like, what's he doing? Vanilla Ice now. He redoes houses,
He
right?
does a bunch of shit.
He has a house show now.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah.
Where he helps rebuild cribs.
Dancing with Stars.
Look, he just did
Dancing
Dancing
with-
with
yeah,
the
look at him.
Stars. Looking all suave and shit with the top hat.
Which one is he?
He's the one in the front.
Oh, with the top hat.
He's the one in the front, dog.
Because I haven't seen this shit in a long time. I haven't seen him working on any houses.
Would you do it?
No.
No.
This is like right before you go to Comic Con and shit.
I don't know. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Would I
Like-
do it? No.
You wouldn't do it?
No.
We all think Sendog should do it because he likes to dance. Out of all of us,
Yeah.
Bobo
Yeah,
likes to dance.
But I wasn't going to do
But
it.
I think Sendog would be the one.
But that's just like real dancing. That ain't.
Yeah, you got to put hours into that.
No, that's
TikTok
rehearsal.
fucking dancing. That's real shit.
We've had a and we had a
Look at that shit.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
that shit
fuck
is-
that, dude.
There you go.
Imagine
Imagine
you
that.
drop her,
George,
bro.
look-
hey,
Which one am I?
reface George or E-Zone with that, dog.
There's no way, dude.
It's totally suave, dog. Look, dip.
Yeah,
You'd be afraid of like
that's just
dropping her.
dangerous, bro. Think about like
that's dangerous.
you think about if you just slip up, like you're in there, B-Real's on there. He smokes two fucking
you forget to
two
move.
joints, two extra joints
Yeah.
before he goes on there.
And you know, especially when they do the like when they toss their partner up in
Oh.
the air, if you fuck up on that, she's landing on a hard ass dance floor.
Forget that, dude.
you just fucking hear.
Hey,
Just-
you know, on some of them
You
shows,
drop one of the fucking Golden Girls, gang.
yeah, you don't want to do that.
No.
Don't drop a
get
golden
canceled.
girl.
bro.
Bust her hip.
Yeah, Buster fucking hit, dog. It shadows right there.
What about '90s rappers like Young MC,
No,
Tone Loc?
no.
I don't know if
Yeah,
they're
exactly.
no, they're not in.
No.
There's
And,
only
and Tone Loc, you know, he had a case because he had some records.
88, right? 88, 88.
Yeah,
88.
but I don't know.
I mean, there are only what 4 or 5 rap groups
In there.
in there.
Well, now there's more.
Now there's more.
There's
but
more. There. You have NWA. You got
Grandmaster
Tupac.
Flash.
You got Grandmaster Flash in Furious 5. All of them,
Yep.
right?
Yeah.
You got
Beastie
NWA. You got Beastie Boys.
Yep.
You have
Run
Biggie
DMC.
and Pac. Now Jay-Z and LL Cool J.
Run DMC as well, right?
And Public Enemy. If I hadn't mentioned them earlier.
Yeah, you mentioned a couple twice.
Fuck off. Nobody asked you.
Run DMC as well, right?
I found a few people that were from Spanish descent that were in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Carlos Santana, Papi, come on.
Yeah, Jerry Garcia.
Jerry Garcia, that's right.
And then
Obviously,
Richie
last-
Richie Valens, 2001.
Okay, he
Yeah.
made it
That
in there.
answers your question.
Remember when that fool's plane crashed
you
in the
have it.
movie? That fool's mom like didn't even want to hug like you know his brother. It was just like, man, you're just here. Why couldn't it have been you?
Richie.
Yeah, like
That was
sad.
ice cold.
It was, huh?
Dramatic acting right there.
Ooh, that was some good acting.
You could tell like that lady really hated him. She must have, bro. Like, you know, the way she treated Bob. I mean, Bob was a piece of shit, but still, you know.
Bob had a heart, though.
Everybody has a Bob in their
Said
family,
Bob
dog.
had a heart.
Everybody has a Bob in their family, bro.
It's toxic.
Everybody
Yeah.
has a Bob, and everybody has an aunt that's like a Bob
That's right.
that come in to steal some fucking makeup and then take off.
Yeah.
You know.
Steal makeup. all
Or
the
for
palettes.
chick's
So
sake,
some-
Bobby.
I.E.
Yeah.
Because
With
you
a I,
remember,
or with a, just the I. B-I.
I.
I. Yeah, no, you know what I'm saying.
yeah, dude, that scene when he died and he goes and tell her like his mom doesn't even want to hug Bob. She was just like, get away from me, but you're
She's
here.
like, no.
Yeah, like
That-
she's like, why couldn't it have been you?
That.
She gave him that feel. I was like, damn, that's how fucking fucked up it was.
Did you laugh during that part?
He did.
No, after looking at it
Or did
now,
that touch
it was
you?
kind of sad. When I first saw it, I was like, damn, that's sad.
You got sad.
Well, yeah, dude, he died.
I thought you would have been giggling like that. It was funny. Or
That
something.
was pretty tragic, bro. Like you stopped. You know,
It was pretty tragic.
Yeah, that
Who
was
are
an
you?
airplane, bro. That's one of my biggest fears.
When that movie was out, like every show, everybody had it.
Yeah. Yeah.
They showed it during the day. They showed it downtown at
Lou Diamond came up with that shit right there. on
Mexican movie theaters that don't even have American movies showed La Bamba. They showed it everywhere.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. That was a good movie.
Great movie.
It was a good movie. Fucking
Big Boppa died
Esai
in that
Morales
plane.
and Lou Diamond fucking took care of that, man. Look at
Yeah, they
a
did
couple
great.
of vatos there.
Yeah, that was
They did get
good.
a Puerto Rican and a Filipino playing Chicanos. All
That's
right.
right. Yeah.
See, but that was
Moved up. What year was
They
that?
moved up.
But this
We
movie
moved up.
that movie was better than the fucking Mambo Kings.
What do
Remember
you
that
know?
movie?
Oh yeah, that was man.
I mean,
I don't know how you remember that.
Remember, he's like, you think you know everything. Fucking arguing with him,
Mambo
bro.
Kings was fucking horrible.
man, they had Celia Cruz singing in English. Not to say that she can't sing, but it's like
She never really did.
No,
she
she
never really did in English, and they have her singing in English, and
It's
and
really touched
it's
your
a bit-
soul, huh?
I'm like, why are you having her do that, man? I mean, not that I'm not hating on her, but it's like you're not using her with her strengths of like
Who she is.
of who she is.
Oh,
for
her
that
story's
movie.
crazy. You know, like when she came over from Cuba, right? When she like did one of those things where she gave up her citizenship,
Yep.
everything, right? You gotta leave everything there. But she knew all her jewelry was worth so much money. She made a fucking cake and stored the jewelry in the cake. So when she got on, whatever vessel she was getting on or however, they didn't fucking check the cake. And she got off with all her jewelry. That was like one of the things that helped her get here and get established and all that shit.
That's dope.
That shit works in Central American prisons.
Well, back then they didn't have any, metal detection type
No.
of shit. And it's Celia Cruz. A lot of them, didn't want to see her go, and they weren't gonna just fuck with her, so they
Right.
let her go on with her fucking cake. And she went on with all her fucking jewelry, bro.
Little sugar cake.
It was worth a lot of money too. It was a sugar cake.
Yeah, it's like.
What about when you go to Mexico? This is not the security in Mexico. You push a button like the motherfucking game show,
Yep.
like you know the answer,
It's your turn.
Yeah,
and the light turns red
Oh man.
or it turns green. Just random. It
Yeah.
doesn't matter who it is.
Hey, you know
Oh,
what's
you're
crazy?
coming back?
When you hit it,
Back in the day, before Mexico legalized, right? Or, started making
Right.
moves to legalize, there was no signs on the border about any weed shit. You could take your weed over to the other side, no problem. They weren't fucking even worried about it, right? Now, they fucking got a sign saying you cannot bring your weed here, and they're going to check you for it. You know what I mean? Like, before you could take it across the border, no problem. Now they're like, fuck you, buy it here. Know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? We have it. You don't need to bring yours. Don't. If you
Yeah.
don't, we're fucking with you.
That's
It's
saying-
ice cold.
it's trafficking.
even,
bro.
even in Mexico, they're like, don't bring that shit in here, man.
Well, because now they sell it there.
they have it.
And they want you to buy it from them. If you're going to be in our country, you're going to buy it from us. You bring that shit in. No.
What do you think the Mexican stuff has in it? Like
Hey, no.
zinc,
Hey, listen.
goddamn
No.
chloride and shit.
Theo
in it.
George, let me tell you, Papa.
Shit that you find.
When we went to Guadalajara, I was out there, I think with Prophets of Rage, or maybe it was Cypress. I got some really fucking California style weed out there. I mean,
Probably was from me.
Huh?
It probably was from here.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't, because I looked at it, and the way our folks do it here, they properly trim that shit up. Their shit kind of looked a little crazy, but like when you fucking smoked it, it was just that they don't got the curing part right. But the actual fucking weed was California grade.
It probably looked like an army man, so that way nobody could tell if you have an army man or not.
Fabuloso
You
OG.
just start
Oh
lighting
no, hey bro,
army man on fire.
It's good. Like what they did was smart, right? They did what some of the Central American homies did was they came over here to California and learned how to cultivate this indoor shit properly,
Right.
And got the strains and took them back. And that's how it starts. Like now you can go to Brazil and find some good weed like before it was all trash.
Yeah, I know. There's a lot of
Oof.
Mexican foods that be having
Look,
exotics out there
that's
now.
what you would normally find back
Yeah.
15 years ago. You don't find. Yeah, you'll find better options now in all these fucking places. In Mexico too.
Yeah, no, they have it like in Mexico City, there's people out there like, you know, some of the fans are everywhere. So sometimes you'll get the message and shit. They're like, yo, we just got biscotti out here and all this shit. And they're growing it. They just have the cuts there. And I was like, yo, man, I would have never thought, you know, they're like, no, if you ever come out here, they're like, we have some good shit.
That's one of the best places to cultivate. And if you got people with the right knowledge, they will kick ass with the right strains down there.
So they'd be better than stuff that we have here? Louis the 13th?
I don't know if it'll be better, but like I'm telling you, if it's people with the right knowledge, it would be just as good. Because I mean, they got the same climate we have.
You smoke that?
Know what I mean?
That's your
pretty good.
It's a little bit warmer for them than it is for us, for our people up north that grow all the outdoor shit in California. Cause
That's right. It never gets that hot.
Because in the South, we, you know, unless you're on one of them, you have one of them like reservation deals or you know, now some people are growing outdoors in specific places. Primarily, the South used to be just, you know, hydro, and all the outdoor was up north. You know what I mean? And it's a little colder out there, but the weed thrives either way. Down where they're at, it's a little bit warmer, and the climate is fucking great to fucking do cannabis. It's just having the right strains and making sure, you know, that they're not giving it any extra bullshit, because they have the room, the capability to grow tons of fucking outdoor weed.
Yo, you know, this is very off topic, but I've been wiping down the fucking table because yesterday the whole fucking paranormal activity that happened,
right?
Because they try to blame it on condensation,
right?
There's a whole. If that shit were to really be condensation, this shit would have been fucking just been sliding everywhere and all this shit.
Well, you know, your cans would slide all the time.
Yeah, I know. No, but I'm paying close attention to the puddles that get formed.
Okay, so let's
What did the paranormal person say?
Let's give
my house was haunted. It's not anymore.
Let's give background to George. All right.
Yeah, I heard about that.
So I don't know if we talked about this when you were here last, but we have a spirit in here that we called the old man. We call him the old man because I feel like it's the guy who built the buildings, and he's attached to his buildings. He built them in the 50s, right? So now and then, this energy, this spirit, whatever it is, it will show us that it's here.
Wow.
And it's done that since we came into this building, like 7-8 years ago now, right? It started with a lighter flying off a shelf, right? Gravity, it'll just drop.
Right.
But this thing fucking flew.
Across,
And it was based off of a negative conversation.
Wow.
It was a negative conversation that was happening. And then another time, some dude was wearing a gold chain, much, you know, like the one I'm wearing now. And he had an expensive-ass pendant on. And he was talking negative about someone. That thing snapped right off his neck, broke on the ground, and it started spinning right there just by itself, right?
Shit.
So we knew that there was something in the building. And then, you know, in the course of the years after that, we've seen shit fall off, you know, walls and things happen. Now, when we started broadcasting up here, normally we would see it down there. But when we started broadcasting up here, we brought to light this energy that we have in this building, right? And occasionally he'll show up on the table, or it will show up on the table. So we were playing a card game, and we had Godfather from the WWE here. He's, you know, one of our regulars that comes through. Yep. And we told him about the old man. So he calls on, old man, I want to see you.
Like
show me.
He calls him out, just conjuring this dude.
Right.
Like,
Yeah.
Conjuring.
Conjuring, yeah.
You were in the right direction. See,
You're not, and you're not supposed to call them because they'll show up, but then sometimes they're bad.
So he showed up. So we were playing this card game called Hot Box. We got to give you one. It's a good game to play.
It's a really fun game.
It's a funny fucking game. Anyway, we're playing this game after he called the spirit out, right? And while we're playing, we're all having a conversation, not paying attention, right? C- was dealing the cards at this point. He puts the cards on the table, and he starts talking to us, and all of a sudden the card sort of lifts up and comes off the fucking deck.
You should show him.
And a fan showed us that because we didn't even notice that it happened, right? We're like so deep in the conversation that we did not notice the
That's amazing.
card come off. So people thought it was an effect. And look, you're here. I don't got fucking a budget for effects. You see what we got right here, right?
What do they think? They think we do this shit at the Universal Backlot.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. So
like we're on set.
Hey,
So
but you guys got one of those.
I mean, look, Mira,
this is an example, right? He
Yeah,
puts
there
the
it is.
cards down and then
They're like rugged cards. It's not even new. Like, you know what I mean? We use them all the time, so there's no reason.
and there was no reason for it to slide. All right, so that's one. A fan called that out and showed it to us.
Yep.
Like, look what happened while you guys were talking. So Godfather came down here yesterday again, because again he's a regular, and he's like, "Oh man, I want to see you. Show me. I want to know you." Da da da. He goes into all this rap, right? And in the middle of the show, we're chilling. This dude's beer can starts off over here.
It's fucking creepy.
It starts off over here. We got the footage.
I got a
but
clip
it
of it right
shakes
here.
first.
So
dude.
look, check it out. We're gonna just show you the footage. What happens here?
I mean, no disrespect to them.
Right
No,
here.
no. Oh shit! Oh shit! There it is.
Look at the purple can.
The purple can. Point it out, Steve. Point it out for him.
Right there.
Here, we'll back it up a little bit.
Oh shit!
It's just moving
There it is.
Whoa.
on its own.
But look at how it's going. It's like spinning, like it's walking.
It's walking. It's from side to side.
Like, yeah, it's like it's spinning, like marching over there.
All right, so you believe him now? You believe him now or what?
And then it stopped, and then he moved the bong out of the way, and it kept going towards him.
You got some pimp in you, and that's why that still living. God bless you,
really
brother. This is the most impressive thing I ever seen, brother. If you reach out and touch me right now,
all right,
I
so
would feel even
that's one that's just recent. So the
That was
other one,
yesterday.
yes, yesterday. So before that, right before the after the card, we were sitting here having a conversation, and C- didn't have his hat on this day. The whatever it is, the spirit, the old man, whatever, flipped his hair.
Yeah, I was twirling my hair.
He was twirling his hair.
Where's that footage? Let me see.
I can't. I gotta dig deep. for
Man,
that
are you
one.
fucking serious?
Can't
Okay,
find
let's
it right now.
Yeah.
This is serious.
So that's what he's talking about. That's like when he's talking about that. He was talking about the
That's
spirit.
serious shit, man.
You've had a haunted house. You've had an experience where a spirit supposedly was at your place or something like that?
Yeah, dude. I bought this house and I heard just noises. You know, houses from the 20s.
Victorian?
And it's like Spanish, thing. So you hear kind of noises and the house is old and stuff. Then I would hear somebody go like, "Ma," like, somebody just fucking say "Ma," and then just stuff happens and you feel stuff, and just in the last year, I think with the phone, I would just show the video and you see orbs flying around, dude, and noises of things shaking at the other side of the house. I live alone, but the other side of the house. Just thinking like, what the fuck?
That's crazy.
Is that?
Hey, some cribs have energies to them, like depending on how old the house is and what happened in that house, the history of it.
Yeah.
You don't have pets? Like a dog that will bark at something? Or, because, dogs are like very sensitive.
Yeah,
to
they
certain
see.
things.
No, on that side of the house, no, but the one night it was strong and the dog downstairs was growling.
Oh, damn.
The dog never growls. It's quiet over there.
And you stayed there?
Yeah. I had somebody come and clean it up.
Okay, I was about to say, you had to kill some chickens or something, right?
Like, I didn't want to get it cleaned out because I thought it kind of had a trippy vibe, but I saw some faces in the pictures.
See, there you go.
What kind of faces, though? Like scary shit, or was it old people?
Yeah, I'll show you. I'll find
Oh,
out.
damn, you got it.
Found the C- hair flip.
Oh, here you go. Here's the hair flip.
So yeah, check out that. This is the hair flip.
Pass my lighter.
Oh, man.
You saw that?
Yeah. Oh, shit. Dude, that's crazy, man.
I mean,
That's crazy.
I mean, say what you will, but
No,
we've witnessed some crazy things. Yeah, but it's never anything aggressive.
No.
It's
No.
always playful.
He's very chill. He just doesn't like people being angry for some reason.
Yeah, he doesn't. When motherfuckers are angry, that's when.
he only comes out when people get.
Like, he
Well, no,
regulates.
he'll come out and hang with us, but like when motherfuckers get angry, then he'll do something aggressive, like the lighter thing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But the whole beard thing, it's not really like he's done it before. Like he did it twice on my show, and I do it on here on Saturdays, and there's nobody here but like only three of us.
Right.
And he made it shift like from I usually sit there, but he would just make it just shift all the way down.
Always, to that
just
side.
Always shifting down. The other time I was like, man, you about to drop my beer. I was like, if you want some, just fucking say so.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
There was a time actually on here on the Greenthumb podcast where E-Zone went downstairs and it was just me and B, and I was kind of not doubtful, but I was like, I just want to see it.
Yeah, of course.
And so as I'm speaking to B, and I'm sitting in that chair right there, I just see
We both see it
at the same time just start to move.
And I knew he was doubting. He thought we were fucking with him because him and I had seen it earlier, but he had to leave. He had an appointment he had to go to. So it was just C and I and maybe one other person.
Yeah.
And we both saw it at the same time. And I looked at C and his face was like, oh, shit.
Yeah.
I'm like, you saw it? And he goes, I did.
Yep.
And that was it. And then Bobo saw something
Yeah.
that was a little different, too.
Yeah, I saw it. He was holding the joint, just like how he is right now. It's like in a conversation.
Oh, when he threw the cherry?
Yeah, and then he threw the cherry, kind of out of nowhere, just came flying off, but came like around. He's where
That
right
was
where
weird,
and then
It like
then,
busted a U on me and fucking
and then
landed.
came down and was lit.
And I didn't even notice this.
No, but it was like something flicked it.
Exactly.
Off,
Yeah,
like,
like that.
just
Like
out of the blue. Like if
Somebody hit it.
Exactly.
he had it just hanging out right there, just and then like somebody would have done this from this angle, and it just went all the way.
And it
over
was in
there.
the middle of a conversation, and I was
yeah.
looking at B, and then I see this happen, like right in front, and then I'm like,
He didn't even
my
know.
man.
He didn't know that happened.
He didn't know what happened.
Yeah. I didn't even know what happened.
I'm like tripping, like,
Because if
holy
the cherry
shit.
falls by itself, it's gonna fall
Because
directly.
I looked
Yeah.
at him and I'm like, what are you tripping on? He goes, dude, I just saw this. I'm like, oh, shit. Because I saw him looking at me awkwardly. I'm like, what's going on, Bobo? You got a problem, man?
Yeah, man, I
Like,
do,
yeah,
man.
man,
Yeah, I do.
Actually, I do.
a little bit.
So he's 24 hours, or nobody? Yeah, he's here the whole time,
He's here
right?
all
Yeah,
the
he
time.
is.
He kicks it here.
Yeah.
We got a little boba down there for him, so he'll chill the fuck out and
Yeah.
be cool. But
He's been drinking.
he's been
Yeah,
been
it's
Yeah,
good.
so-
Got
sometimes-
somebody looking after you. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes you just walk in here, like when I walk in here on Saturday, I'm just like, "Sup?" like,
hey,
just-
hey, dude.
You're like, you just walk in, I'm just like, look, man, you might as well just acknowledge it. I was like,
Yeah.
because the motherfucker feels like you ain't acknowledging him. I don't want to fucking.
But if you look on YouTube, man, I mean, you see stuff like
yeah.
all over the world, man. Dude be walking by, then he comes back and there'll be a face in the like.
You ever be watching a paranormal caught on
Yeah.
tape? That shit shows you some crazy shit.
And the thing is like it all can't be a fucking false. Like none of it's fake.
No.
I don't think so.
Shit just moves or things happen like that.
especially if it's like very similar encounters, because if it falls under paranormal activity, it's either like only a handful of things, shit flying off,
Right.
an apparition, or
Orbs.
orbs. There's like little topics within that.
Fuck yeah, there is.
And more motherfuckers are catching shit left and right.
Yeah.
They're seeing these lights
Yeah.
popping off. It's crazy. And it's all similar shit.
And people now more than ever are grabbing things off their cell phones that just, strange things they're seeing at night.
Right.
Normally before we would be able to say like, oh yeah, I saw this thing in the sky, that moved crazy that maybe had, but now get your phone out. You could actually fucking tape that shit and then show everyone.
Depending
like,
on
look.
the phone you got.
But
Yeah,
at your
cheap-ass phone.
crib, did you feel? I mean, I know you were concerned, but did you feel nervous? What was your feeling when all this shit just kept on happening?
In the beginning, it's a little bit like this can't be fucking real, man. This is bullshit. and then as it keeps happening, you just you hear shit on one side or somebody but it's just me by myself. So you're like, okay, there's something here.
Yeah, because nothing can explain that other fucking sound because you're there by yourself.
By yourself. And then when the faces started showing up in not a mirror, but a picture, that's
In
when
the background?
it just off to the side. Fuck.
And they were-
Crazy.
and
And
they
you
were
said,
poking
all
your
right.
legs?
Just green fucking shit.
No, when you saw that, you're like, okay, wait a minute.
There's somebody standing in a reflection in a picture, and I'm like, that was it. I said,
Was it a man? Was it a
Like,
man
you
or
know
a woman?
what? I'm out of here.
Did
I'm
the what?
sti-
Was it a man or a woman?
you know what? They didn't have a sex. It was just
Oh, it
a
was
person.
just. Oh,
a
damn! It was
figure.
one of those faces.
So yeah, I had him come down and clean that shit. And you know what this lady did? I almost could tell you where, how, why they were there.
Oh, that's cool.
And they're all gone, man. The house feels completely different than it did.
Wow.
Because I used to feel like it was maybe on the left side of the house, but then when it started to feel like it was on the right side too, now you're like, okay, I feel like I'm getting fucking squeezed in here, like
it's consuming the house.
The house type shit, yeah.
So that's when they had to go.
Wow.
Damn.
Was it of like was it like a long time ago when the what had happened there and
Yeah,
like
did she
I
tell
think
you?
I think it'd been like from the 20s and stuff.
damn.
I think the people that lived there first, those are times when you could fucking beat your kids up and nobody say shit.
All kinds of fucked up shit.
Shit like that. You could throw them, back.
Domestic violence, all that shit.
So, but yeah, but I think they stay in there. I think some energy stays in there.
I think so too. Until they're let loose.
In the front closet, the lady says, "What went on in here?" I said, "What do you think went on in here?" And I thought that that family had kids because somebody said they saw a little girl.
Right.
That they had kids and would throw them in that fucking closet by the front door like a jacket. Somebody comes over, so it has one of those. But that woman said, this was fucking probably 5 years ago, don't ever close this door. And I said, this door right here? She goes, leave it open. Don't close it. Damn. She goes, because whatever happened in here is some bad shit, like something bad. I think they punished their kids by putting them in that, locking them in there. So I think that's
probably when the kids... Their spirit is still there.
In there,
Yeah, they
said
fucking
5 years ago.
And they go crazy when that shit is locked up.
Does that fucking door ever been closed? Nope.
Have you heard?
No, it's been good. Right?
Have you heard any noises since then?
Not since the lady cleaned it.
See, that's awesome.
But there's fucking orbs flying everywhere. Fucking doors fucking moving. I know they're not bad, but the idea that they're just flying all over the place.
Wow.
And then the banging, not a squeak, the fucking banging.
Yeah.
Boom, boom, boom.
That kind of like
police
loud.
knocking?
Like police knock.
Damn. That's pretty loud.
And then you'll think one time, Melvin Rodriguez is going to come over. So I said, hell, leave that door open, man. And then for about 30 minutes, it felt like there was somebody in the house. I thought it was him setting up downstairs. And then he comes in from the door outside, and I said, hey, what'd you go get? I thought he went out and came back in. He goes, I didn't get anything. I just got here. And there was shit happening underneath me. You could feel people moving around.
Hey, that shit happens, man. That shit happens. Have you ever encountered that at a hotel? Like an old-ass hotel?
Yep.
I know we have.
Yes.
It's just, if you're not paying attention to it, you ain't never going to see it. But, if you're kind of
What did you see?
Well, the first thing that I ever seen was in Chicago. It was at a Hilton there that apparently Al Capone used to do business out of, right? And we get there, and I think this is before Bobo's in the band. We get to the hotel, and, I get woken up by our tour manager because we were all of us were sharing rooms. We weren't at the point where we could all have our own room yet. So we were all bunking up, right? And I would hear, I heard him be real. Fuck, dude. Yo, wake up, be real. I'm like, what the fuck's the problem? And he was like, the light in the bathroom's on. I'm like, so what? No, man, the light in the bathroom's on. I'm like, yeah, but what's the fucking problem? You woke me up for that? Nah, man. That light was off and it just turned on. I'm like, fuck out of here. So I get up, I turn the light off, and I go back to sleep. He says the same thing. Oh, shit. It just turned on again. I flip back over, the light's on. I'm like, come on, dude. Quit fucking with me, right? I thought he was fucking with me. So I go, I fucking flick the light off again. I look to see if there's a fucking lamp, one of them heat lamps or anything. There's none of that shit there. Flick the light off, and I close the door. I click the bitch shut. Click it shut. You know what I'm saying? Where it fucking bop.
Yep.
And this time I'm facing the door when I get back into bed. And I look at the fucking door. Boom. The light fucking turns on. I see it on that crack underneath the door, right? That little half inch that you could see the light.
Yep.
Boom. It turns off. Boom. It turns on. Then it starts going off and on, flickering like that. And then the door opens. Homie pulls out his fucking gun. I'm like, what are you going to do? What are you going to shoot, dog? I mean, you're going to shoot air? I'm like, hey, whatever's in here, we're here for the night.
Shit.
Chill out. We ain't here to do anything that's going to harm you. Leave us the fuck alone. And that was my first shit. And then it left us alone. It didn't do anything else after that.
Damn.
But like we saw that it tripped me out. I was like, oh fuck. Because I thought he was fucking with me, you know what I mean?
that shit is
he was
real,
just
man.
trying to wake me up to be a dick, you know what I'm saying? And he got scared.
You know, you work in all those smaller theaters, 2,500 seat. Remember Fox theaters? They were all Fox theaters, they're all movie theaters. So we went to one in Reading, Pennsylvania. It was like an old
That shit
theater.
sounds haunted.
Already, huh?
Yeah.
So every place I go to, like especially those places, I'll say, "Hey man, is this place haunted?" And in Reading, the guy goes, "Hey, is Bill still here?" No, he left. He goes, "Hey, check this out." So this dude's been working here forever. And there was a lady that was an usher. You show him your ticket, walk you to your seat. This was kind of those old theaters, and that lady had died, and the dude that wasn't there was having a conversation with her for like half an hour. So he gets backstage. He goes, "Hey, where were you? Where you been, man?" He goes, "I've been talking to the lady, whatever her name is, Pat. Been talking to Pat for like half an hour. She was telling me about her kids and how everybody's doing. And fucking, she'd been dead."
Damn.
Oh shit.
That's
That's crazy.
And they told the dude, they said, "Hey man, she died like a month ago."
So he saw a full blown apparition.
And he said, I died a month ago. Fuck, I was talking to her.
Some people are open to him.
Yeah.
Not all of us
showed
are.
up.
That's nuts.
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
He's like, "Dude, she's dead." It's like, how can she be? I just saw her. That fucking same that dude. Well, it figures the show was over. That motherfucker got the fuck out. He was the first one out.
Fuck yeah.
First
Hey,
one out.
venues be, have
All those
energies.
places
Yeah,
fucking
fuck
haunted,
yeah,
dude.
man. I remember feeling this energy in fucking New Zealand. That one place, remember that? Everything that could go wrong for a show
It went wrong.
went wrong.
They were not fans.
Like our intro, right? We were using these instant replays, right? And these things are pretty much flawless on use when there's no humidity
Yeah.
in the building, right? And there was none in that building. And these things were always treated with care. And for some reason, the intro got stuck. And it was just doing a continuous loop of the intro of our show for like 5 minutes. We were looking at Muggs like, what the fuck's going on? And he's like, looking at us like, this fucking thing, something's going on with it. And so finally, he turns it on and off, and it comes back to normal. We start the show, and in the middle of the show, we get to I think it was Insane in the Brain, and we've done this song hundreds of times up to this point. I got it. I'm not even that high. But something had me drift off into something else in the middle of that fucking song, and I forgot the fucking song. Like right in the middle. You remember that?
No, that I don't remember that.
You don't remember right in the middle of the song? I forgot the song. We had to flip on to a next song, or maybe we redid it. But I've like totally lost it,
blacked out.
spaced out. In the middle of my third verse or something, or maybe it was first verse.
I might have been spaced out. That's why I don't remember.
I mean, hey, look, it felt heavy to be in this venue, right? Like, you know how when you feel a certain energy, it feels like a fucking jacket of like 25-pound weights on all sides. Like it's a heavy energy to carry, and I couldn't wait to get out of that building because I felt it all around, like. It was sapping me of my fucking energy, man. It was horrible.
There's people that don't believe that shit, man.
Yeah.
Up the street, there's a house, the Los Feliz murder house. That's what they call it.
Oh shit!
And a doctor, his wife, and 3 kids. He's a doctor. He's not doing well. And around Christmas, he takes out his wife and one of the kids. One runs. And then himself, and it all happened in that house. And they never took the Christmas ornaments down, I think, or the shit's in there. Man. Like, even if it wasn't fucking haunted, if it had Christmas ornaments and somebody had been killed in there, you'd be like, this fucking place got to be haunted. And everybody that's owned it, it's probably been owned by 5 different people, especially in the last few years. Nobody moves in. They look like they're having some work done to it. You can kind of see it.
Yeah.
The fucking work stops. They fucking sell it, dude. It's been bought and sold in the last 5 years like 3 times.
Because nobody wants to keep something with bad energy like that.
They don't.
Because something happens.
Something happened in
Something
there.
happens.
This happened to those people that they were selling.
They need to clean the place out. They
They
need
get
to
my
leave
lady
this-
in there, man.
Yeah. They need a fucking
She had
limpieza,
that lady had
dog.
the full report.
Yeah.
That motherfucker gave me printout. It was like a copy for email you or a hard copy. I'll take an email and a hard copy.
Whoa.
Whoa,
What up, timer?
Oh, there we go,
that's
man.
alarming.
That is a lot.
Where's the hall monitor?
All right, C
Seriously.
minus.
Seriously, folks,
I'm
here
surprised
all
the hall monitor hasn't been up here to get on you for that yet.
week. Oh, he's on his way.
Medicine 1111 in the Insane Asylum is asking, George, you ever seen, like in all your travels, you ever seen something in the sky you couldn't explain? Like a UFO? Papa.
That's a good question, man. I don't think I have. Not the way that
People would think.
not the way that people have seen them recently. But do I believe it? Yes. Am I a conspiracy person? I think every Chicano is. But
Yeah, I would agree.
Right?
But I believe that there's got to be something out there. Like if you know,
I mean, when you see all these shows happening
Dude.
now, that they're validating this shit, there's got to be, right?
it's got to be.
Man, there's something out there, man. We're not the only ones. We never have been.
You were so dramatic with that right there.
I feel that, man. I just feel
But
it. I
even-
feel it in my soul.
Even the government, they release shit that they saw video. When that guy's flying the video, goes, what the fuck is that? And it disappears. And
Yeah.
now they have to release stuff, but they've been holding on to information forever.
Right.
Yeah, people are now seeing a whole lot of shit, whereas and you can't really, the way that they could fucking like make a story seem like it was bullshit back then was much easier because everything was very isolated. People didn't communicate on the level that they do now, and you didn't have the internet where communication travels that fast that you could share it out and other people will share it out like that fast. It's hard to contain something like that. So I think they're in a position where they have to, at some point they have to embrace the fact that they're going to have to tell us. And I think you see all these different shows now coming out, like saying, "Hey, look at this. This is footage documented in 1989 or 2014 or this and that," when it was something that was unclassified now is classified now unclassified, and they're able to talk about it. And you're starting seeing more shit like that. So it's like they got to be getting ready to tell.
There was this old man, if you listen, man, whatever. There's an old man that's talking, and what he saw, he told the government, and the government told him, "You didn't see that, you saw this," and they made that motherfucker change his story. Some man that some shit landed in his yard. Listen, Martians have some shit that maybe it's titanium, but it's like elastic, it's like.
It bends.
Like it bends fucking titanium that bends shit metal that's not heavy that is 5-10 times stronger than fucking steel. All that shit. They said, "Hey man," and he had to change his story. He was dying. That motherfucker said, "Hey, they made me change my story." But what they told him to say, it was just like something fell down, some fucking hot air balloon fell down. There's some real shit out there.
And it's crazy because you see now a lot of former Air Force pilots that were retired and military folks coming out and saying, "Hey, you know what? We seen this and that." And we couldn't say it at the time because they were under that contract.
I mean, dude, I'd be scared. Wouldn't you be scared of some shit landing
Of
in your
course
yard?
you would.
And
They
that-
said that some UFOs fuck people like, you can't believe those people. Like if a UFO fucks you and then brings you back,
Right.
that's not going to happen, bro.
brings you
Well, what
back,
about a probe?
puts you in bed.
It might probe
Maybe
you.
probe you, but they
UFO.
can do it from a mile away.
Alien probes you from a mile away.
It happened in your mind. You got
But nobody's coming by taking through. They took me and my friends and they fucked us
Yeah.
and brought us back in the same car.
Yeah. left us there.
Yeah, that's fucked
they
up.
made us walk home.
Maybe it's walk of shame.
But like messengers and all that stuff that I did this movie with Edward Olmos, and you're a messenger from God. And you see some people that maybe you'll only see them once. Good people, they're not around a long time, but you're like, man, there's really good people.
They give you good information or guidance
Yeah.
or something like
Good
that.
energy.
Because it's
Good energy, yeah.
and you'll never see who it is or what it is, and they'll just be there.
You might not know till later,
Right.
right? You might not recognize it till later.
But it's
Sometimes-
all faith, and all, you know, I'm not sure about religion, but faith, but more faith-based.
Faith, yeah. Spiritual.
Spiritual.
Yeah.
But you don't have, you don't have to believe in God to have faith or to be spiritual.
100%.
Or an organized religion.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Yeah.
Like, they used to make us go to church. I didn't want to go to church.
Hell no.
And it was only an hour. It's like 50 minutes.
I always looked at it like...
I didn't say shit. How come it felt like a day and a half?
Like 4 hours.
Yeah,
That
I
shit was
always
long as
felt
fuck.
like, why is he, what qualifies him to translate the word of God to me and tell me what it means?
Right.
It should mean what it means to us.
I could read too.
You
know what?
Yeah, exactly.
Let me
I
tell
could
you.
read.
Yeah.
You say that in Santa Rosa Church of San Fernando, you'll get slapped.
True that. I know that.
If you told your mom or dad, they'd be like, man, shut the
Hey, when you take a Catholic
yeah,
church,
for
It's
real.
crazy.
No, for
We
real.
all went. You had to go.
yeah, but you would look out. I mean, I remember I would hear certain things. Like whenever they rang the bell, I'm like 15 minutes left. It's time to get
know,
it. Yeah,
dude,
like
shit,
bro, I would get so hyped, bro, for certain parts. I'd be like, hell yeah! Once everybody gets the cookie, we're out of here.
Once the cookie, yeah.
That was
yeah.
like-
He went for the cookie.
There were
I
like
don't like
2
that shit.
summers that, my weekends were kind of screwed because I went to catechism.
Well, you
Right.
had to do
Oh,
the
you
whole
had to do
deal.
your first communion?
I did my
Yeah, I did that too, bro.
that, you know what I mean?
You know how they
Andale.
got me? They told me they were gonna give me presents when we had the party, bro. I was like, hell yeah, it's like a bar mitzvah.
It's always a bribe with you,
Gotcha.
Papa.
That was the
What you
longest.
You got to be a mayor
They had to
sometime.
bribe you to learn.
Yeah, he's gonna be a mayor someday. We're grooming him.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe.
Take the
Maybe.
bribe.
Fix the potholes.
He's taking bribes.
Yeah, all that.
Hey, bro, that was.
But
I mean,
almost it's all forced upon you. Like whatever your grandparents, parents felt,
yeah.
Yeah.
they made you feel, even though it kind of wasn't your thing.
You didn't want to do it, bro. Like, come on. You really wanted to memorize all. I mean, I'm glad that I memorized, like all those Padre Nuestros or whatever. I was like, cool. You ever come across some exorcism shit? You got your go-to. You know what I mean?
Right.
Or if your mom was like, you know what they call them, hallelujah? That's what my grandma would say.
Yeah.
Okay, would say
Hail
somebody's knocking,
Marys.
they go, oh, yeah, the hallelujahs are out there.
Yeah.
That if you believed in some wild religion like they have down the street, everybody goes.
Yeah.
And if you were one of those kids and you went to school and everybody knew you because you were in from that crazy ass religion, bro,
Yeah.
it was fucking tough on a kid, man.
Oh yeah.
Damn, man.
Oh yeah.
Motherfucker
got-
dressed in a suit already. He's like 5.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
He's already ready for the
He's ready
world.
for the world.
knocking on doors.
Like
already.
everybody had to be the same, or else they hated the person that wasn't.
Yeah, I remember in school those girls that could only wear skirts. I was like, man, why they always wear like long ass skirts? What's up with that shit? Yeah, I was like,
Is that
they're
what you
like-
really thought?
Yeah, bro. I was like, yo, man. I was like, it's just hot, cold, same skirts. I was like, what's going on with this?
Yeah.
Oh, uniform, Doug.
It's a
Yeah.
uniform.
When you
dog.
go back east, you'll see Amish people, man, like riding their horses and
Oh, yeah.
buggies and
Old
and
school
shit.
style.
Old school. Everybody's got
Oh yeah.
That's cool.
fucking.
Imagine how many shit you could like flip those fools out with, just showing them like modern day shit. Like,
They're
yeah,
not
see
supposed-
one of these.
They're not supposed to look at.
don't they get like a 2-week fucking run or some shit like that, where they
They get to go wild.
they get to go wild?
Yeah.
Is that
Really?
Right
2 week
there.
bender.
There you go. Look.
Oh, look at
There
him.
you go. There they
Oh,
go.
in action.
Yeah, there it
Hey,
is.
and they go like that too, man.
go,
Shit, they
bro.
go fuck.
They don't
Go
give
through the
a
drive-through,
fuck.
Lucky
everything.
he didn't hit that fucking pole right there. So he-
Hey, those fools are allowed to drink, huh?
Can they drink?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they could,
You
right?
think?
I was like, because how else would you, they got to do something. I mean,
Yeah,
even,
they're
even
not
Jesus
smoking
drank, bro.
weed. They're
I
not-
mean, he was doing something right there.
Yeah.
I mean,
Oh
they
shit!
probably
Here
just
you
get
go.
wild with it.
Look,
at
he's
them.
like, we
Just
know
go
how to
on
have
this-
fun.
On that wagon, I
We
don't
have
know.
we have fun out here too.
Are they allowed
You
to
don't need
have
no
like?
motor.
First date.
Are they supposed to have
First
like?
date.
Hey, he's whipping around,
He's
dog.
fucking going,
That he got some momentum on that horse. Shit.
If you don't believe in some shit that whatever the government tries to make you believe, like, listen, I got a visit from the Secret Service
It's rocking.
allegedly a year ago. No, more than a year ago. But on social media, Instagram, Facebook, all of those things, whatever you put down,
They watch it all.
dude, this dude brought me a book of all the stuff that I'd ever posted or commented
No
on.
way.
And he said, a book like that, dude. They didn't give it to me to look at, but they kept it. But they let me know know that everything that I do
Is watched.
is watched by all of us, all the shit that you
Hey man, look, it's something that we've been dealing with in hip hop
Yeah.
for a long time. I mean, they even had a goddamn hip hop police
Hip hop
squad.
police.
Even your DMs, dude?
Everything.
Dude.
Everything that we do on social media is definitely watched for sure. I mean, I remember I was getting red flagged on flights coming back home where I had never gotten them before, where they're like, okay, we're going to search your bags and blah, 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 throughout all my shit. And I was like, hey, I've been traveling for about 20 some odd years. I mean,
Absolutely. Okay.
Up to that point, like I've never had red flags. What happened? He goes, look, I'm not supposed to tell you this, but you posted something on Facebook about maybe a month and a half ago.
Damn.
With, bags of weed that looked like pounds of weed. And I remember the post. I'm like, yeah, I did. He goes, well, that's what got you flagged. Damn. I'm like, really? A post on Facebook? He's like, that's it. Watch what you post. And for a while, I didn't post any fucking bag shots like that on Facebook, but he gave me a little bit of game, and that was like one of the guys, upon entry, one of the custom agents where they're stamping you the fuck in. But before you get stamped in, you got to go to that secondary and get your bags fucking gone through and all that shit. He was like, yeah, you posted something on Facebook a couple weeks back, and, that reflected on this random check.
Dude, I'm still tripping on the book, man.
Like that.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, seriously.
All of it, So, people try to do, eventually it'll come back and bite you. Like people that work other jobs, like real jobs without fucking dancing and shit, and they're supposed to be on disability. That's one of the oldest cons. But they're watching everybody, man. There's a lot of people that trip off, even though the computer, they cover the camera on the computer.
That's right.
Yeah.
Because they think that they can see, that somebody can see you through that camera.
Yeah, I think even what's confirmed that was like a viable thing is when they showed a picture of Mark Zuckerberg from Facebook, and he had his own laptop with it covered, like he had tape over it, like fuck them, like, that's the dude over at Facebook, the main dude.
If that motherfucker's doing it, I'm doing it.
Look, you're at the point where you got to cover your camera and your speaker, or turn your fucking phone off.
Yeah.
Have it outside the house in the car if you don't want it to hear.
Shit, you'll be talking to your friends about barbecue and shit. All of a sudden, you start getting random shit,
ads,
emails from barbecue.
That happens.
Oh, that happens all the time.
Yes.
We were talking here about we were talking about UFOs, and then all of a sudden, in the Netflix suggestion box was, this UFO, that show, Bob Lazar, and all this other stuff that related. And I had never searched that in my fucking search box on the Netflix. And that's just one example.
I've seen some people that look like fucking UFOs. You ever seen some people?
I fucking say that shit
that
all
fucking
the time, bro.
The fucking little mouth. I saw this motherfucker had a little mouth. They like
Men in Black type of food.
Yeah.
Like remember that passport, that airport they went to, and they were like in disguise. I've seen people like that, especially in Vegas, bro.
Dude.
Yeah, like I seen somebody with a shrunken head, and everybody was tripping.
Yeah.
I was like, how does everybody not trip? Like, not fucking see their questions, bro. Like the head's not even up to proportion to the body.
So they live among us.
They live among us
for sure.
On YouTube, they saw there's one. It's a calf with a fucking human head, and it lived for 12 minutes. The motherfucker died, but they showed the calf body with the face. It's a face of a man.
That's crazy.
You know that farmer fucker said, "Hey, that's not that's not me, eh? It could be anybody."
What the fuck is that?
And it had the face of a person, like
What the fuck?
had the face of a person.
Was it like just the features, or was it like
It was furry, but that
Dairy on dairy.
So
damn?
it's all going down. Everybody's watching us. You can't go anything. You can't say anything. You try to get
Oh damn, that's
too
it.
crazy.
Go back,
one of
Colton.
those. You'll be some of those living in your house.
Was that it?
That's it. That's
Bring
the
it.
that's the face, dude. That's the face of a calf.
That's crazy. That's not even right.
Yeah.
It's horrible.
He said that's horrible.
Feel a certain way of
You felt something?
Actually, I never had a chance. Can you imagine if it was a calf and it had a fucking human head and it just being. You'd almost have to bring it inside because it's like it still looks like a person. Man.
Word up.
Treat me with
This
respect.
would just be weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta treat that cow with respect.
I have a human face. Let me in.
Let me in.
But that's I can mutating shit. They're making. They'll be able to make organs. They'll be able to make somebody's kidneys.
Yeah.
They'll be able to make liver. They'll be able to make hearts.
Like car
that's
parts.
Yep.
Like parts. But then you go in there and
all these billionaires will get
Look it up.
first fucking dibs at them.
from your own stem cell blood and all
They're-
that shit that nobody will ever die.
They're the ones probably funding this type of research
Right?
so that they could live. They don't got to go fucking get it black market.
Nah,
'cause
they had that shit.
prices are more expensive these days.
The Nazis did all that research, bro. They've been fucking doing human experiments on people for a while, and then all that research, the U.S. government bought that shit out. They've
Yes.
been known about pushing all that shit.
Yes.
Okay.
I
down with
I don't know,
that.
man. I was like, I went down
I
that
heard you.
wormhole, and I was like, oh man, I was like, no, these fools were experimenting on everybody, and who bought that shit? The government. It's
Yep.
like, yo, we're buying that
well,
research.
They know everything.
Welcome to the club, bro.
I'll co-sign
And
you.
and we're easy to find.
Yeah.
If you have a phone, they got
Yeah.
you. Like anything, they got you, dude.
Yeah.
Word.
I'm not sure if the people that don't want to get vaccinated maybe think that they might put a chip in you or something. That kind of is that what they're saying?
Yeah, that's one of yeah.
A magnet sticks to you if you had it.
That they put a device where
So it's really true. It's really true that now the anti-maskers are wanting to like wear the mask. That's crazy. That I mean, it's a flip, but
But
Of
only
course.
because that they feel that there are people the people who are vaccinated are going to shed these like vaccinated.
Yeah, there's some of the
Yeah.
the shit going around is just fucking
they're
ridiculous.
going
take your
nuts,
vitamins.
man.
like-
about the people who are vaccinated versus the ones that don't. So all
Yeah.
those motherfuckers are gonna have this happen. Yeah.
Yeah, so the ones that are anti-vaxxers are starting to wear the mask so they can be protected from the people who have already been vaccinated.
Damn, we should have just fucking,
These fools know cancer's
I
still
mean,
out there too, right?
these motherfuckers
Yeah.
should have just flipped that dynamic like way back then.
Real quick.
Right? They would have fucking got these motherfuckers wearing masks.
Yeah.
Like, oh yeah, everybody's vaccinated already. What? Hold up.
Damn.
They would have got them wearing those masks early on.
Man.
Here we are, folks.
Then the whole
Anyway.
world fucking shut down because some fucking Wawosos was like, fuck that bullshit. It's a hoax. I tell you. You know
Yeah.
what I mean, this is all shit that they're out there protecting.
Magnets.
I remember when
Fucking
the narrative was someone tried to say, "Oh, they're just trying to really meddle in the U.S. election." I said, "You think the whole world really is trying to play the U.S. election at once?
Exactly.
I told
No.
them.
Like, dog, the whole world's got other things to do, like besides our election."
Listen, everywhere in the world has its own problems.
Yes.
Deep shit. Real talk.
Real talk.
You know what I'm saying? They ain't got time for our shit. Yeah, some probably have, a stake in what happens here, but,
When you go to Europe and you try to find out, let's say, if the fucking World Series is on, you'll see one pitch, maybe. They don't give a fuck about sports. They don't give a fuck about baseball, NBA, NH. They don't care about anything.
don't care about
it's
none
not
of
their, It's not their world. They're in another world.
they don't make money off that.
Yep.
But World Cup,
That's
World
yeah,
Cup, yeah.
they get live for.
But
word. Word up. Hey, listen, this show is,
the Padres, fuck them.
yeah. Cosign. I'll agree. This show's brought to you by CBD Lion, sponsor of today's show. You know what I'm saying? They got
that.
some really great products. Someone put us on to them, and we decided to try some of their
Oh, man,
shit.
that shit. But that's not this, is it?
And it's
No.
fire. No, these are.
Oh, these are different
beers.
ones? Oh.
No, those are beers.
Those are good, too.
Yeah.
This stuff is really good, man. What is that? I have my own beer, but not like this.
This is
It was like a smoothie, but
It's
it
a
had
sli-
alcohol.
Yeah,
in it.
that's the good thing about
damn.
these.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's a
So I'm
slushy
fucking
beer.
with
It's a
that.
450 High and Hungry collab.
Yeah.
I got you.
It's
bro.
very nice.
It's very nice.
It's so nice. Yeah, CBDlion.com if you want to get any of the products. They got some really good shit there for you.
They work.
Yes, they work for this
Yeah.
guy and for that guy. I've
you know-
tried some. They're really good.
It's crazy because the pharmaceutical, like if you had a back injury at work or whatever, and you had back surgery, they would prescribe, Vicodin and probably morphine at first, and stuff like pills and all the medication, all the big pharmacies and stuff, all that to make you sleep, to make you wake up when you're not depressed and shit. And now that it's cannabis, man, it's weed, THC,
That's right.
and it was even in the early 1900s, and they took it away, and then they went pharmaceutical. But everybody's into this.
That's real shit.
They're all into it, man. Shit.
Hey, man, cheers to that because more people are learning about it. It's never too late to learn.
Ever.
People feel better with it. People that are older, people that cancer, people with things. It all helps for everything.
Even some of the sports organizations are falling on in lifting bans on marijuana in sports so that they don't have to punish their players for bullshit.
Right. That's what I see.
You know what I'm saying?
Listen, if it makes them play better, they should have a league where everybody's on steroids.
Or if it makes them feel better after they play.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, because there's always the stoners that smoke for that relaxation, that fucking wind down time, that like, you know what? I'm healing right now.
That's more healing than a pill, than a fucking jacuzzi.
For real.
That's real. Yes. Let them take it. Let them sleep on it. Oh, man.
Salud. Salud.
Salud. This shit's nice.
Ah, yes.
And that, is like my friend hurt his back, and he was never a weed person, and they would give him all these fucking Norcos.
Yeah.
And then they give you whatever the stomach one was, because the pills were gonna fuck your stomach up, and then you take this so your stomach doesn't hurt.
And all that shit's doing work to your liver.
All of it. And I turned him on to the weed. One of those dudes that, like, if we were like this, but in Mission Hills in 1978. This one, if he would be in there, and if we were smoking weed, he'd be like, "Oh, I'll see you guys later." It's like, "Come in here, man." It's like, he goes, "No, I don't. I like to be around like even weed." So it was one of those about that little. Probably one of the hallelujahs. I never saw him on a Sunday.
You know why? Because I think weed is too loud for some.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, shit, that people know I'm smoking it. No,
but you know what? It didn't set a good example in the beginning. Like, let's say we fucking asleep, out in the park. If it was, not that it needed a spokesperson, but it's too good to have gone ignored for that many years now that people can really get it, right?
Right.
Yep.
And Cheech and Chong 50 years ago.
Boom.
Damn.
Breaking it out. Tommy went to prison for a bong through the mail.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
They try to make an example.
A drug trafficker.
And then to where everybody's into it.
Yeah, man. Respect.
I mean, that's validation, though.
Yeah.
Because they
For
fought.
sure.
They
That's
fought the
unreal.
early fight.
They fought the early fight.
They fought the early fight.
Have you smoked hash before? Like
man.
wax and shit?
There's another Latino musician, guitar player. He's in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. He has a guy who gives him some hash, so the guy, we're gonna be in San Jose, and they said, "Hey, this is the dude that has the hash." That's what hash is like from the old days. I'm fucking 68, fucking hash, cabrón. That's my grandfather fucking with a hash. So I forget it my own head.
Hey, I know you're a Lakers fan like me. How you feeling about them right now?
I think we won last year. I think we can take a year. We're taking a gap year.
Think we're taking a gap year? You think this is a non-give-a-fuck
case.
season right here?
I think when LeBron is hurt and not 100, that the team runs better with him, and if he's gonna play and not play, we won't last.
I gotta say, the win last night though, that was huge, and that was without LeBron and Schroeder. They beat Phoenix, right?
That's right.
No. They beat the Knicks. They beat Phoenix, then they beat the Knicks. That was two wins. They needed those wins, but I think they still got a chance if he is healthy. If he's not healthy, then maybe, it's a gap year for us.
It'd be good to win 2 years in a row.
What do you think of Andre Drummond?
Man.
He's a monster.
And if you look at it now, it's a little bit like watching basketball like in Europe, when guys play in Europe and there's not a lot of people there, or maybe there is, but they don't play in these bigger venues.
Yeah.
As to be when we would go to the games and everybody was there, it's all sold out. Everybody's there.
Yep.
Streets packed, hotels packed, Staples Center packed, jamming. To now where even the Dodgers last season,
It's like a high school game.
like a cardboard cutout. They put a cardboard cutout on the seat.
Yeah. I mean, they're still playing at a high level, though.
That shit was expensive, $200 to put that fucking. It was like they charged way too much for that cardboard cutout, bro.
Yeah.
They were charging you like pretty much the same amount as like you were to be there, but you're at home, dude.
No, wasn't it?
And there was like
No, you know what, dude? He that's a good point.
Yeah,
they charged you as much as it would cost you to go to the game and eat it.
To put
the
your
best
fucking
thing about
cardboard
that was
representation.
The bloopers behind that shit, dude. After
hilarious.
There was so much shit that they had to edit out, and some of the shit made it onto YouTube. There was fools that would be smoking blunts.
Yep.
A baby's walking in the background.
Oh,
while
man.
there's like people drinking. It's
That's
like
awesome.
shit would fall in the back. Like, and they had to cut all that shit out because MLB, you know, I'm like they letting that shit slide.
Yeah, fuck no.
They will ban you though if you start the
You're
blunt.
real fans,
You
though.
couldn't even wear your own shit on there.
Yeah, they'll
You
blur
know, like
when
if you were trying to promote a little brand you might have,
No.
wash.
Nah, son.
I'd be so pissed.
Nope, you not paying them.
They blurred out High Hungry, bro.
So you were only allowed to wear the team logo,
Right.
right?
Yeah.
Or like the colors
You
and
could
shit.
wear that.
Like, yeah, like all right, you can wear your favorite gear.
Not even the colors. Well, yeah, you
Crazy,
could wear the
man.
gear, but like, yeah, no. If you wore a hat
Yeah.
or a T-shirt that had a different logo on it, no.
Couldn't wear that.
I would have bought some counterfeit
And
gear.
again, they're controlling you. Like they say, hey, can you take a picture and send it to us, and then we'll use it like, you know, you're a fan. yeah, but I can't wear my own fucking hat.
Yeah. if it had a logo on it, you couldn't wear it. You could wear your own hat if it doesn't got a logo on it.
Right.
It's much like when you went, like when you had to, if you were a hip hop artist and you were going to MTV to do your MTV raps. If you wore any Adidas, Nikes,
That's
or
right.
anything like that, they would fucking have to block it off or ask you to wear something else. Even if it was your brand,
Yeah.
they wanted you to block it out. Even if you fucking signed a waiver and said it was cool, they didn't want to have to pay you for nothing. Know what I'm saying? So they would make sure you wore something that didn't have a logo on it. And if you did, if you said
They'd
fuck
blur it.
them, they would just blur it out.
Damn, that's cold as ice.
But they, everybody did that. But they, they were one of the first places we were dealing with.
Do you think if I would see somebody, or if you would see somebody on TV wearing a shirt of, like, let's say, I don't know, someplace that is nice, what, Subway, that people like, that while you're watching that performance and one of the singers is wearing a Subway T-shirt, that you would be like,
They would tell them to take it off. If they
Yeah.
weren't paying for the sponsorship,
crazy, man.
they would tell them to take it off.
Little Wayne got caught smoking weed. You got it right here.
Of course he did.
There he is, popping up.
Oh yeah, at the
Takes a
game.
hit.
Yeah, like that. It's a control. There's Lil Wayne in there. Oh, that's right. He popped up. Remember, you could.
Did you do those? Did you do one of those?
I didn't do one of those. Did you?
I did. It was bizarre.
How bizarre?
You didn't do a lot of
it's-
those, right?
It's a camera of you watching the game, getting your reactions. So like it's like they're trying to give the fan like their little light.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And you know how now and then they would go to cameras and shit during during the game they'd hit a celebrity or fans doing different shit. They were trying to do that via those those little spots. it was a little awkward, but it was cool. But the shit that you would hear people say, because you could hear the rest of the room of fans, some of them are all fucked up, just talking crazy shit. And then they'd get, that admin would hear it later and be like, "Oh shit, we got to."
When my show first started, I think it was probably like 2002, like the first year during the NBA playoffs. I think that first year, 2003. So they say, shows on ABC. I think ABC had the finals. So they said, we'll give you 8 tickets. You can take 8 and 8 of your friends. So I brought a lot of people from the show, a lot of co-star guys and the sound guys and all that shit. So I said, hey, let's take a limo. So we take a limo and, we're all smoking in there and drinking. By the time we get to Staples in long line, I said, hey, man, we could just go in there. And I got this ticket. We'll have to wait in that line. Well, let's wait till the game starts. So we go back in there into the Fox Sports West bar there. And we're still in there drinking shots and doing shit. And all of a sudden we look up. You forget the time, man. The game's already like in the second in the second quarter. Like we're supposed to be. Like it's supposed to be in there. It's all fucking hammered, man. So they call me and they go, "Are you guys going in there? Because they're gonna show you during the third quarter, like to promote the show."
Yeah.
And I said, yeah. We're in the Fox Sports fucking lounge. Come and get us. Come on. So they take us and the lady sees us and she goes, "You guys have been drinking, huh?" And I said, "Yeah, but we're cool."
A little bit.
yeah, so we're cool. So we'll go in there. And then we order some more beers in there. We probably shouldn't have been drinking anything, I don't think. More. So they didn't show me because the next day they called and said that we were throwing popcorn at each other and drinking beer and throwing popcorn at people. So when ABC cut to, and from the new show, George Lopez, they said, about to throwing fucking beer and peanuts and popcorn. So they told us the next day that they saw us up there throwing shit at people.
So they had to get
awesome.
They had to get a redo. Huh?
It was awesome.
That's awesome.
George, we're gonna need you to reshoot that.
At a later date.
Without the popcorn.
Fuck, we're all fucked up.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Hey man, how cool was it? I know, as a Prince fan, seeing him come on your show back in the day. How cool was that experience? And was it like easy or hard to kind of get him to agree to come on your show?
Oh yeah, that, you know what? I think he was already kind of a fan from, I think some Showtime. I think from Why You Crying from like 2005.
Okay.
So then we're talking about like 10, 11. So he was a fan, and then I was seeing him around and stuff like that. So when we started doing the talk show, Bearden, so Bearden's like, I think I can get Prince, man, to be on the show. I'm like, man, what the fuck? That'd be awesome, man. He said he thinks you cuss too much, so you know,
Oh shit.
he wants you to not. He's gonna watch for 2 weeks, and if you don't get bleeped for 2 weeks, he'll come on the show.
No shit.
You had to do it for 2 weeks.
And I said bleep, like, I said, what's that like? He said, if you say shit and they bleep you, if you get bleeped in 2 weeks, he's not coming.
Wow.
Damn.
I said, we might as well fucking tell him not to show up.
Right.
Fuck that. Fuck him. I mean, you know how hard it is, man, to not have to say, like,
Yeah.
anybody else tired of this bullshit? Prince isn't fuck him. So I stay on it, man. I stay on it for 2 weeks. And he was fucking great, man. He drove himself. Get the fuck out of here.
He drove himself.
But in a Stutz, can you find a picture of a Stutz Bearcat?
A Stutz Bearcat.
This fucking,
I haven't even heard of that.
it's a Stutz Bearcat. It's some old ass, some OG from the motherfucking big ass wheels. And
Like an Excalibur? Or
like an Excalibur. I don't know, man. Like a Stutz Bearcat. Just big wheels, big car.
Yeah.
So,
Way too big for him.
what?
He drove himself.
God
He was
rest
like
his soul.
he was 5'6".
Yeah, if that. And he drove himself. Like no bodyguard. Nobody.
Wow.
So
He's a G, man.
that's a fucking convertible.
He wanted people to see.
Fucking convertible.
Just driving that real quick.
There it goes right there.
That
Boom.
motherfucker Stutz Bearcat.
What?
Yep. That's some Beverly Hillbilly shit right there.
Yeah, it is.
He drove himself to the show in that.
That might have been too many years before it. Because that's some shit that.
Yeah.
Damn.
Jay Leno would have one of those.
Yeah, it's one of the Stutz Bearcats.
He has a gang with him.
And he had his logo in the hubs,
Damn.
That's a nice ride right
That's
there.
a lot.
Nice
That's
one right there.
that's let you know, hey, I'm here. I'm coming. I'm here. Look at me.
So we walked him out. We were hanging around his dressing room. We walked him out. And we saw the Stutz Bearcat out there. We're like, me and Bearden, we're like, fuck is that? That's my car. I said, oh, you drove yourself? He said, yeah, George, why wouldn't I drive myself? I said, I feel like I'm a fucking pendejo because you're Prince, motherfucker. I don't expect
You would have
Prince
loved to say that right there.
I said, I would've said it because you're,
man.
like, how stupid of you.
Man, should have been cool. He could have been cool with you.
That's this motherfucker. Yeah, he was. Yeah, you could drive yourself. So we're out there, man. We say what's up, and goodbye. He gets in. I mean, and here's Prince in a fucking Stutz Bearcat, fucking
That's awesome.
driving himself home. I guess to Bel Air, Beverly Hills area, and
In the open, like convertible.
fucking open.
He didn't give a fuck.
Hair in the wind.
And then I told Bearden, I go, there goes Prince driving himself home, and I go on the wrong way up side of the street.
The wrong side of the street. He didn't give a fuck.
No.
I think he eventually went over to the right side, but he was driving on the wrong side of the street. I said, God damn, he really wants to be noticed.
Yeah.
That might have been cool if he would have said, all right, George, I give you 2 minutes, and you can do all your curse words right there.
Oh,
give you 2 minutes.
Yeah. I can.
Right, as a goodbye, you know what I mean? Like, okay, all right, lay it on me. I know you've been waiting. I had you waiting 2 weeks. You couldn't do it. Boom. How would you have just laid it on him?
Oh, fuck that puto right in there. And so when he was done with his, like everybody's wearing purple, in there, and fucking Prince is in there, man. So there's his guitar, the original guitar, that kind of standard looking one, kind of.
Yeah.
So I said to him, because you always see him with that guitar. So I said, how long have you had this? And he bought it at a fucking Crest drugstore. Like a J.J. Newberry, like some shit back in
Old school.
Remember those stores, man? Like fucking Crest?
Crest?
Or J.J. Newberry?
J.J. Newberry. Remember that?
They sold guitars, but they had like one hanging on display, and if you wanted one, you had to bring the ladder. He could go up there and go get it. You want a guitar, you have to bring the ladder.
Oh, you want that guitar?
You want one of these guitars?
That fucking one way the fuck up.
I
You
gotta
want
climb
that
up
one?
there. So he wrote all his music on a $55 guitar. He said all of the shit.
Hey, and they put
That's
that one
dope.
way up there so no one steals it.
Right.
That's the shit, though, man.
It is.
Right?
It is.
You know,
Badass, man.
Isn't it though?
From one of those drugstores, from one of the J.J. Newberry, harmonica, fuck all this shit. They're trying to. If I could get out of the hood,
Yeah.
the little trombone.
Or a tuba.
like, what was your first things? What you started writing your jokes in? You know what I mean? Like, loosely, little pad. How did you have your little?
Like for envelopes, like the, bill envelopes, gas company envelopes, or just junk mail on the back of envelope.
Quick
Oh,
quotes.
shit.
That was a good one, man. Yeah, I love the envelopes. I love pens and stuff. Right on the back of envelopes and stuff. You see that shit, man.
That's dope.
Yeah.
And my grandmother yelled at me because I would write on the envelope that you used to mail it,
can't
so you don't
use
have to
this
show up
now.
in person.
She couldn't use it anymore.
I don't know.
Can't mail it out now.
I said, one day you're gonna need fucking nurses' assistants.
Oh shit.
I know they talked to us like they didn't think we were gonna live.
Yeah, right?
To be able to tell stories. He'll fucking kick his ass. He won't be around much longer. Fuck.
He won't be around to tell the story.
Yeah. Now kids have it harder because then I think fucking Zoom school, fuck that. There'd be no way that I wouldn't be able to sit there for a whole day.
Zoom.
A Zoom classroom.
Yeah,
Where
that
you
could
have
get-
class.
That could get boring.
Fuck. I mean, I hear that like the people that the kids that going to school, they're stuck in one classroom. They can't leave that classroom.
Yeah,
they're
they're
like
going
stuck
to
right
one
there.
class.
So it's like
You might as well be in Zoom school.
You might
at
as well
that
be in
point.
Zoom at that point because you can't leave. I don't know if they let them go outside for like maybe 15 minutes,
They
20
probably
minutes.
do. They got to do that.
We used to go to a public pool. Everybody's all pissed, fucking culo oil all fucking together in the water.
right.
Everybody's swimming in there in some public pool.
Yeah.
Nobody ever got sick.
They would
Fucking
just
chlorine level had to be at 102.
they would just
dude.
be grossed out.
Unlawful.
Dog. That's it.
Yeah, it would just be.
It'd just be grossed out.
Dry your skin out.
Come on,
It
a whole
would be
bunch
all
of
white.
Just white.
It would just go like with crack.
bunch of kids.
You rolled the
son.
log
They're
out,
just
son.
letting it go.
Nobody
man.
tripped, man. Nobody tripped.
Yeah,
No.
but now they got all these fucking different chemicals in the pool that let you know real quick when
Somebody
someone.
pees.
If somebody
there.
pissed, it turned
Yeah.
blue, like orange or some shit.
Yeah, blue. I
Oh
think.
yeah, some
Yeah.
people have that in the pool, right? Like
Yeah.
if it pisses,
All
it
pools
turns
have that now.
And then it
Damn.
it
They
gathers
grab
around
somebody,
the
yeah.
person.
dry snitches.
It gathers
Wet
around the
snitching.
Fucking wet snitch,
Yeah.
fucking pea snitches.
a
right?
wet snitch.
Wet snitching, dog. That's what you put in your pool.
You wet snitched
snitching.
You can only
yourself.
pee in
Man,
the
but-
ocean now.
yo, have you seen?
there, dude.
Have you seen? They have the drops that you can use in the toilet that you put in before you have to go take a crap, and it's that poo-pourri. You know what it's called? And it's like, okay, so nobody knows
Oh, I seen those.
where you go.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Oh, they always
So
know.
did you buy stock in the company? Son?
No, I didn't do that, man. I'm only on Bobogenic.
Just on Bobogenic.
You know, that's it, man.
Yo,
Word
bro.
up. All right, Colton. Before we get to the questions, let's
Yeah.
knock those the submissions out.
Yeah, we got a few fan submissions here. We got Ant smoking on that Afro Chief.
Oh,
Okay.
Ooh, that looks good.
amazing. It has a face like that calf right there
Yeah.
on the right and the bottom.
We got some of
those
the,
are the best.
insane Big Pete's insane churro cookies.
I saw you with some the other day, Papa.
Yeah.
I submit 100% my approval
Yeah.
to
They're
that.
delicious.
Churro flavor.
Those are amazing.
They work.
They do.
And we got Queso 57 making some tacos.
Oh, come on, man.
Nice.
Oh, that looks delicious.
These people got to stop sending pictures and start sending
When did
orders,
this
bro.
start?
Yeah.
Shit
We're
makes you
drinking
hungry.
fucking-
They're making it at home. They're not fucking
They're drinking
restaurants.
they're drinking Costco water up them.
Utah Hawk, high and hungry style, bacon, avocado, fajita, cheeseburger.
That's right. I ain't hungry life.
Damn,
Oh,
everything.
that burger looks good.
Oh, that burger looks fresh.
And we got Gorilla Strong just sent this in thanks to the CBD line and Dr. Greenthumb.
All right.
Code word be real.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's right.
Good stuff.
And I thought this was kind of funny. I was mad I had to take a photo of my girlfriend in the sea, but then I realized every other Instagram boyfriend's doing the same thing.
Oh, see the roll.
Gee, Mamon, you can't even be your own man right there.
They're all doing it.
Hold your ground.
I'll do it if you do it.
It's a trend.
Gotcha.
And then Nickelback's new all-hit singles, 15 cheesy singles.
Damn.
There we
Nickel
go.
Booth.
Damn. Man.
Booth.
How come nobody
Booth.
likes Nickelback? Because Tiger Wood liked them?
Nickel boo boo.
And,
Somebody said what anything Tiger Woods likes is.
Victoria Pastouche sent this in. We got Celebrating Prince, People
Yeah.
Magazine.
Yeah, one of the best.
You
Right.
got that, Chris?
Yep.
One of the best.
You said you got that magazine?
You
got a
got
bag
that?
right now, for real, for real.
He said,
Yeah, no, I knew he
He
would
did
have
it,
it, bro. He's,
I like to read it because
Best.
sometimes they get the facts wrong, and that's the shit.
you highlight him. Dear Time Magazine.
Dear Time.
People Magazine.
And
You
we,
fucked this
First
up
off-
again.
First of all, and it's an 8-part section.
and we have an E-Zone idea right here.
An E-Zone idea.
An E-Zone.
Man, those dudes have some balls right there.
We got a window washer right here, messing with the cat.
Fucking break that window.
Oh, shit.
Cat flip the fuck out, dog. That was funny.
Cat
Do the get
does
up.
the shit. How about those airborne?
Damn. Cat scared the shit out of himself.
Damn.
Those are always awesome.
Cats are fucking
look at
You
weird
that.
like
see the
that.
re-
Running with
reflex
your
of a
baby.
cat. Oh,
That football in
dumbass.
the
shit.
pond.
Oh,
Dumbass.
shit.
Tackle
Dumbass.
that.
Oh, he's lucky that person was there.
Club's
still
going in the
flipped.
water.
Nah, it's baby.
Clothes go
Yeah.
in the water.
Baby went in the water.
Oh, what a dipshit.
Baby.
That's the person that gets child services called on himself.
Baby hit the water. Oh no.
Uh-oh.
Peace out, Moses.
Oh,
Damn.
wow. Damn. The vato jumped off the.
Better hope that was fucking
Uh-oh.
deep.
Yeah, what if it was like 7
Oh,
feet?
man.
No.
Ow.
No.
What if like the apocalypto shit happens? You
I
hit
think
it,
those
you hit it on
dudes.
a rock.
I think you can break your back doing that.
Yeah, because you don't even know really if there's a rock there or not. You know what I mean? On the bottom.
You chip the
That water becomes like concrete, like.
Fuck that. I have no interest in that.
No way.
Here's a defending the store with a bong.
Hell yeah. What?
People come in.
Dudes come in here trying
Guys
to rob.
like, grab me my bong.
What?
You-
What fool?
And they just, yeah.
With a bong? Yeah, they didn't.
That looked
Nobody,
like a stage robbery, eh?
nobody had
They
a
all
gun.
know each other.
Yeah.
This fool got a promotion. He just that's all he wanted. Nobody.
Did you see? Hey, was that a rat right
It's a
there?
dog.
That was a dog?
Yeah,
Are
it's
you
a little
sure?
dog. Yeah, it's a little dog. Look at that. Fuck that, dog.
Oh, I don't know. That might
It
be-
looked like a rat, for real.
No, that was a little dog. A little dog hid in the box.
Don't mess with the OGs.
Sometimes it be like this.
Robert Duvall.
Oh, he did some Harlem Globetrotter shit.
Oh, real quick.
Damn.
He just embarrassed you.
Got Aton taking a photo.
They just have a
Aton would go this far to take a picture.
Damn.
He totally would. That's 8
No
times.
way,
And
dude.
get mad at the amount of likes he
no,
gets.
fuck no.
No.
To go viral, dog.
No way.
That's
this guy.
what homie did to go viral. Imagine
Look
he
at this.
couldn't
Fuck
stop.
that, dude.
Imagine
No.
he could not stop himself.
Imagine
No.
that shit happened.
No.
Like the guy that was saving his baby. Like this shit fucks up on him, that's it, dude. He's done.
Oh no.
No way.
No.
I mean, I'll go stick my head out the
Se
like that
pasan.
window right there or whatever, but like I am not getting on that.
Well, there's
fucking road.
drugs to get this kind of high.
I found a kind of a trend on Reddit with some street drifting. Like
That's
a lot of
just
people
becoming a
getting
real
in
problem.
accidents.
Oh, of course they are. Look at this dickhead. Look at this dickhead. Dickhead.
Look at that.
Gacho.
He's like, fuck you, dog. Watch this. Wow.
Oy.
Wow.
Oh.
Back it.
Downy fools be like.
Back.
What city,
Another
fam?
one too.
Huntington Park right here.
Oh, look at this. This is about to be.
After the quinceañera.
Oh.
And he's
Damn.
like, yo.
Pinche gordo.
Look the way he gets up, bro.
Pinche gordo, eh?
Gordiflon.
I got up like that.
He said, I got this.
Yo, he fucking survived the hell out of that hit.
Oh, yeah, man.
Like,
Sure did.
at least like 60
That motherfucker,
He's
hey.
sturdy, dog. Hold
Yeah,
up, I
that shit
got
got
this.
I think it's where skinny jeans saved his life, eh?
I found another trend too with kayaks on Reddit.
No way.
Oh, see?
Oh, gabacho.
Another trend.
See?
on
Otro.
See? Here we go.
Come on, man.
Show us how you do it.
You're doing too much, bro.
Ah, dude.
Show us how you do that, sir.
There's a gator in there.
Colton, you
He
guys
said
do
that
that
was
up there?
graceful.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Trending.
Rock the boat.
Damn.
Wow. You gotta pull back as
I
you're
think
going
people
down.
need
There's
to.
not an easier way to get in the water than
I
that.
think you should start in the water.
Yeah, how about he should have turned to the
Oh,
side
man.
and dropped
You
in.
gotta pull back as you're going down, bro.
Shouldn't be
Yeah.
trying to
Don't
go
fall
in,
asleep behind the wheel.
Don't do that. Oh, shit.
Damn.
He caught air.
Believe me, you
Yo.
don't
He
want to fall
caught,
asleep.
hey, homeboy caught
Look
air.
at
Look at that.
Look at that.
He fucking Bo and Luke duked it right there,
Grand Theft
dog.
Auto.
And he hit the side right there.
Oh, man.
Like,
Man.
that's some movie shit.
Super Dave shit.
When do you think he woke up? Damn.
He woke up in the hospital.
Is that the rap by Chinatown or no? No.
This is in Slovakia.
Oh,
Somewhere in
that tunnel right there.
That looks like
Oh, it's fucked up.
The kind of country that makes threads.
And here's boating with grandma.
Oh, no.
Oh, hell yeah.
grandma.
Did it.
Not grandma.
Happy Mother's Day.
Bam.
Don't do
Watch out.
it,
What you
grandma.
doing over there?
Abuelita.
Don't do it, grandma.
Abuelita.
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 Bam.
Oh, abuelita. Where's abuelita?
Toss grandma the fuck out.
Where'd she go?
Wait a minute, man.
1 minute she was there,
Wait a
the
minute.
next she was.
Oh, fuck.
She better be fucking cooking our lunch.
B1 with Wata.
My grandpa would be
fuck she
so
go?
pissed. She just fell outside.
A fucking
Wow.
hand B took off, eh? Damn.
Or she laid.
Better hope she can swim.
I'm good.
Christmas present.
I hope they did.
I don't have time to be worrying about it.
Wait, is that the brother?
Now you're invested.
And then the sister got the car?
Hope they found her.
Well, I would have been pissed too, bro.
Typical.
He got socks and she got a car?
Yeah, that's fucked up.
Oh, for sure that car's getting vandalized.
He's gonna slash her tires. Her brother's gonna slash her tires.
Oh, shit.
Or he's immediately gonna be like,
Oh, no, come on. Come on,
dude.
man. Dude.
Why?
No.
Why?
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 Oh, that's why.
Damn.
Nah, he just put.
Overshot his landing right. What?
Yep.
Hey, he was so happy before he realized he missed it.
Oh,
Right when his ass hit.
Yeah.
Say,
There would've been
That was
piedras
awesome.
He
there.
got his back, his backbone and the back of his head. Right there.
Whiplash.
He's lucky there
He
wasn't
was
no
taking-
piedra
Oh,
there.
he's
done.
He's concussed.
Man.
This was
Concussed
this happened in Houston the other day. An illegal pet tiger got outside in the
Oh, yeah.
neighborhood.
Oh, for
Oh,
real?
that
Yeah.
was in Houston?
Look at that. He's just like, what up, bro?
Bengal tiger room
Oh, fuck
in
that,
this
dude.
yard,
Would you-
and this dude needs
gotta have your
to
gun.
be careful.
Stay
I'm not
around.
throwing
Hey,
that
so,
out.
so the
Holy
fucking
cow.
the fucking guy supposedly that
Oh
owned
my
that
God.
tiger
Oh my
was
God.
wanted for murder or some shit like
Yep.
this.
Oh my gosh.
This dude was gonna shoot. He was gonna shoot the tiger.
Well, yeah, I mean, wouldn't you be real?
No.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
Yeah.
I keep it alive.
Dude, that shit's coming towards you. If it's gonna... If
He's
it's
gonna be cool.
Oh,
But
shit.
no.
Well, it's
I mean,
not.
what
A,
happened
it's
to the
not a
head?
full. It's not a full-grown tiger. You don't have to shoot it though.
But if it started to attack you, you know,
No,
no
he's
choice.
It's
Never
not a
know.
full-grown tiger. You could.
I don't know, man.
You could wrestle
I
that
don't
thing.
know.
Uh-oh.
That shit.
Is that from the home? Oh.
It's the eye of
Wait,
the
wait.
tiger.
The guy's like, I'm exercising
Hold
my
up.
text.
The mother's
up,
having a
hold up.
domestic dispute with the tiger?
Chingo Bling's tiger, bro.
Hold
Whoa.
up. He's telling him something.
Yeah, we'll go back in.
Fuck you and your fucking tiger. Get the fuck back inside now. Get the fuck back inside. I don't know who the fuck this is. Get the fuck back inside.
There's the guy with the tiger.
Damn.
Sorry, dude.
And that was the guy that was wanted.
The guy in the white shirt?
For murder, huh?
Murder?
For murder.
What's the story on that, Colton?
It was just a I think he was he was out on bond, but he still has to go to court or whatever for the attempted murder or whatever the charge was.
Oh, well, yeah. So
But that's an illegal pet.
now he's got that charge on his back because it's illegal to have a fucking
Disturbing-
tiger
Yeah.
in
And
a
he was, I
residence.
think he's trying to use the excuse like, oh, I just found the tiger and I'm just giving it a home or something like that. He's
Yeah,
trying to
who
use it.
just found this tiger?
Yeah, I just found
Just
this
fostering him.
You know, I just been, getting some friskies.
I
Fostering
was
a
at
tiger.
Petco the other day, and
On a Wednesday.
outside, you wouldn't believe it.
And that seems to be it for submissions.
All right.
That was fucked up.
There's no way that happened.
All right, let's open it up. It's the Insane Asylum calling. All right, let's open up the door to the
Open the
5150 super chat. You can ask your questions, make a shout out, comment, whatever right now.
Nice.
Let's go.
Let's do this. We got Victoria Pursuit. She's saying Cypress Hill should be in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Oh, you're too kind.
One
Thank you
day,
very much.
hopefully one day.
One
I
day.
agree.
We got C. Nupak. He's asking.
We have
hey-
to submit it. Let's try to do it.
Hell yeah. We got C. Nupak. He's asking, hi, George, what's the weirdest gig you've ever done?
The weirdest one?
The weirdest one.
I don't know, dude.
Weird.
You know what? I did a gig for some people that with head injuries, like a head injury hospital.
Yeah.
No shit.
But don't, they didn't laugh. They just meant.
No, come on.
So they're like, wow, man.
Oh, shit.
That was the response.
They just they didn't respond. They just made noise for a fucking hour. They're like, how did I do that?
You was giving them heat, too. You was giving them heat.
All the good ones. About the
They make noises like that for you.
C. Nupak is also asking,
They're-
have you
they're
ever
like,
had
damn,
to
man.
walk off stage?
No, I've never had to walk off stage.
We've had to.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Some chingazos in the.
Well, there was a couple times. One, for some reason, the festival had this fucking display there with, remember it was a gas leak or of some sort.
Yeah.
It was in Oregon somewhere,
That's right.
and they had a car and some other shit that they had like propane tanks that something happened and it just fucking gassed out the whole area, so they evacuated that whole shit.
Chernobyl and shit.
So we had to walk off in the middle of the set right then because people were passing out.
Damn.
From all that shit. So they cleared that. And then the other time was when we were in Greece and they were throwing rocks.
Come on,
on
man.
stage.
What?
I'm sorry, man.
Dude, they're throwing rocks at you?
Well, it was.
They didn't compliment over there, man.
It was a miscommunication. Someone gave this guy a Greek flag to put on his, to wear it like a cape, but they put it on him backwards. He didn't know this. He didn't do it on purpose.
No, he didn't know.
They saw that and they were throwing rocks. We didn't know why they were throwing rocks in the beginning, and then. Someone pulled us to the side after we fucking rolled off stage because it just happened.
We were playing in a rock quarry.
In a rock quarry.
Like
in
fucking
Greece.
Flintstones, like Mr. Slate, right? And I went out there. They just won like a fucking
They just won like a Euro Cup.
A Euro Cup is like the first one they've ever won. So just trying to celebrate that with them. Hey, guys did a good job.
Man.
I go out there and then
Rock won.
And then all of a sudden, rocks started to come and they got bigger and bigger. And
Wow, that
You had
Yeah.
the flag like Bartman?
And we had to tell people, hey, stop throwing the rocks or we're going to fucking roll off.
No more piedras.
And then fucking they started really coming. We rolled right the fuck off. We were like, no. And then they explained it to us.
Nobody got hit?
No, nobody got hit.
Nobody got hit, but
They're throwing them over our head. I think they were trying to give us warning, like, hey, that shit is wrong, but we didn't catch it.
That's pretty cool that they would warn you.
With rocks.
That was a fucked up warning, though, because those were big-ass rocks.
Yeah, we got stoned.
Heavy rock.
For real.
warning.
Yep.
You ever been stoned?
That was crazy, because we were rocking the crowd, no pun intended. The show was going.
That was good. That was good.
We were rocking the crowd.
We were rocking the crowd, and they were trying to rock us back.
Yeah.
Man.
They were rocking with y'all.
Oh,
yeah, man. The explanation was funny when I said, well, what happened? What? Well, you see, you went on the stage with the flag upside down.
Wow.
Thank you for letting me know this.
I think that's the only, right?
Yeah.
That's the only way somebody's going to catch.
Yeah.
Like they were like, nah.
Upside down flag.
I wasn't trying to diss.
Wrong side of, yeah.
Oh, yeah. But, like, that's the thing. You're in another country, and they don't know. They think you're coming out there brash and disrespectful. You didn't come out like that, I'm not saying. But, like, to motherfuckers that are drunk.
Yeah.
And in a certain phase, they'll create whatever they're creating in their own head. And all of a sudden, the rocks come. Yeah. That shit was crazy.
Oh, man.
Hey, bro, we had to fucking duck back behind the
God.
backstage area, and you could hear all the rocks coming. Because then the other people that were hoping that we would finish the set, they got mad and started fucking throwing rocks all over the place, and it was just Pelt City.
Yeah, Rock Fest.
Rock Fest. But not in a good way.
Rock ballads.
You ready to rock?
If you caught, hey, listen, if you caught one of them fucking rocks to your nugget, there was going to be a rock ballad for sure. They're going to be singing ballads of at your eulogy and all that. He was a good person. He just happened to catch a rock to the head at a concert.
If you say the wrong town, they get mad too, but I don't think they get as mad as we fucked the flag up.
No, you can't fuck the flag up.
They take their flag seriously.
Everybody does.
They really take the flag
Everybody
seriously.
does. You cannot fuck around with anyone's flag, including your own.
True
Right.
that.
I mean, you have the right to, but you shouldn't. And if you do, there will be like some sort of shit that happens behind it.
Well, if I see it, it's usually, people opposite my opinions.
Yeah, I mean,
True.
That's the thing about any. That's the thing about any flag. There's always two sides to the coin on it.
Isn't that a trip? Like now, it kind of almost has stood for that for a bit.
That's what I'm saying.
It still is, I think. It still kind of stands for it like that.
Yeah, bro.
When I mean, it's all of us.
Yeah, for sure.
Yep.
See, Nupak is also saying much love from Bulgaria.
Word up.
Hell yeah.
That's far as fuck.
But man, if you go we've been in Europe and you travel in Europe, and they know 5 languages at least.
Yes,
They
and we
know
know
5.
maybe 2.
And here, if someone hears somebody speaking Spanish or another language, it's an issue. If somebody call the manager of a restaurant and say, "Hey, can you ask these people not to, not understand?" I mean,
Get your carrying
it's
on.
it's the only country in the world that looks at somebody say English only, where somewhere else you learn French, Greek, Italian, you travel the world.
Yeah, because you're traveling the world, you want to know these other
And here,
ways to communicate. Out here, we're
stuck
just
in
kinda,
Fontana.
Yeah, I can't understand you.
I.e.
From nothing.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's a trip.
true that.
And thank you, Gary Basacco, for the super chat. Thank you so much. And we got Rosa and Ricky. Thank you, George, for being an inspiration and bringing together different generations. My 7-year-old hears Lowrider, and she expects you to come out. Blessings to all.
Word. Blessings up. Back to you.
Blessings back to you. That's nice.
We got Chiefing Chef. He's saying, y'all should see Ghost Adventures. The Ghost Adventures crew wants to come through and do a lockdown.
Well,
They want to
I
do a
say do
lockdown
it.
up here, huh?
Yeah, let's all do it.
you know what I say? Do it because it's not an evil person.
No, it's not.
It's
No, totally.
I don't feel it. Like if we felt it,
no,
Yeah.
it's all good. It's
yeah, we
Even
would
with the
definitely. Yeah, we would feel a negative heavy energy in here if it was like a bad one.
Yeah, just even with, as close as I was, to the cards and
Yeah.
moving of the cards and twirling of the hair.
Yep.
Like, I haven't felt any bad energy or threatened in any way.
That's a good thing. All that stuff is really, it's happened so much. I think you guys should do it.
Yeah.
I was going to do it at my house until
the lady came and did the
until
limpieza.
fucking green and images that, if I didn't see somebody moving in the reflection of that video,
you would have been like,
I probably just would have stayed the same. But there was somebody moving in there.
That's crazy.
And I was like, that's it.
That is it.
Yeah.
That's it, man.
That's the end of this movie.
Bro, that shit, and they're there, man. It doesn't, they were there before I was there, but, wherever,
Smoke that shit out.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Smoke them out.
I yell out,
They
I live
like to
alone. I don't have a man.
Leave me alone.
There's no one up here. You know what I mean, man? It's like, I live in the area. Fucking Latinos live in that area. So, I have an alarm on the house. I don't use the alarm. I never use the alarm. I'm like, nobody ever uses the alarm. It's more of a fucking pain in the ass to turn off when you get home every time. You're like, fuck, maybe it's not worth it. So, as I'm gone, I said, fuck it, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna set the alarm. So I set the alarm. And 2 days later, I come back and open the door, and I hear, it's on. The thing's on. I got to punch in the code.
Yeah.
But I can't remember.
You couldn't remember
I don't know what the code is. So I finally got to somebody, and I said, hey, man, it's me. I didn't remember the code. Okay, well, let them know. Maybe 10 minutes go by. Open door, LAPD.
Oh, shit.
Is at my door by the garage. And it's a white cop and it's a Latino cop. And I go, hey, what's going on? What's up, gentlemen? Sorry, man. The alarm went off, and I couldn't figure out what the code was, so I had to call the person who knew the code. And by the time they figured it out, they turned it off. Silence.
They didn't say shit, huh?
They didn't say shit. And the Latino guy goes, I know who you are. And I said, he goes, but he doesn't believe me. So
tell me a joke.
Do you have your driver's license? Can I see your ID? I said, well, I'm inside.
Yeah.
And you're outside. You want to see my ID? He's like, yeah. So I'm like, well, come on in. Come in. This in the kitchen. I can't find my wallet. I don't think anybody that's a performer can find their wallet Sunday. I don't know where it is, man. I'm like, shit, I don't know if I had a jacket on or whatever, man. I'm like, shit. I'm like, man. I said, I can't find my wallet, And really downstairs, and I thought, there's not really a lot that says who lives there.
Yeah.
Right. So I look around and I'm like, fuck, it kind of doesn't look like I live here. It's clean and shit. Like there's nothing, just nothing around. So I go, shit. I go to the refrigerator and I open it up and I have like corn and flour tortillas. I got frijoles de la olla, and all in the kitchen right there. And the Mexican dude goes, "That's enough proof for me." And they fucking laughed. I had to show them what was in my refrigerator.
Look.
Damn.
Wow.
That's great.
Fucking frijoles de la olla. They're like, sorry. Enjoy the rest of your day.
Sorry to bother you, sir.
And I looked around and I go, it fucking doesn't look like I live there, man.
They're like, carry on.
I'm like, fuck.
It kind of hit you like, whoa,
They fucking didn't believe me.
That's crazy.
Man.
Yeah.
Nobody, listen, man.
The line was, he says, I know who you are, but he doesn't believe me.
Oh, that's when I knew I was fucked.
Fuckers. Yeah.
I was right there. I'm like,
because they know who they just want to put you through it.
I know.
Yeah.
I go, this is what we're doing here?
Yeah. Colton.
So now I never open the door.
We got Antoine.
Don't do it.
We got Antoine 45. He's saying, "Yo, George Lopez, thank you so much for telling B about your haunted house."
Yeah.
Yeah, you're very welcome. Listen, It's a trip, man, that house had that vibe, dude. Yeah. And now that lady goes in there, and now it doesn't have the vibe.
Yeah. She freed it.
She cleansed that house.
Yeah.
Wow.
It had to be done.
That
less,
shit is
less up to her. Hell
These
yeah.
motherfuckers were living. But is my house halfway? You know, just because it's near the observatory, what they fucking get their last 5-minute rest at my house? They got to go through my house. You know,
Like, real quick.
lived in the fucking bus depot of the fucking Los Angeles.
It's a magnet.
Of the spirits.
The
and
spirits.
There was a ton of motherfuckers living in there.
Yeah.
Damn.
Not Joey.
Yeah, as long as they're friendly.
Yeah, that's the thing. Not no like Amityville horror type shit. You know, and it's saying
They never touched. They never touched me, or I would close the door on purpose, and I'd say, if this fucking door opens in the middle of the night, I'm selling the house, and it didn't open.
Yeah, likes you. It's like,
He
yeah, he's
doesn't
not
want to do
bothered.
any injury, like Pops here, like the dad and watching over the building.
That's right.
Some wild shit, man.
Yeah.
It's wild, dude.
It's real.
You gave him an ultimatum. Said, okay, you open up this door, I'm out.
Yeah, I don't usually give ultimate. Nobody fucking listens to me anyway, so that motherfucker could have had the ability to open the door. Go, fuck him, I'm gonna leave it closed. He doesn't know I'm here.
Oh, you think I'm here?
Fuck him. I might be here, I might not be here. I might go fucking next door tonight. How about that? But it's wild, especially when you live in a house. Listen, man, growing up, I was afraid of everything, man, like the dark, all the fucking bullshit. You grow up as a person in that house, and you're just like, okay, that's a real noise rattling, and there's nobody else in this house. So that's
an alarm right there.
That's what do they call those? Oh no, it's not a ghost. It's a fucking
not an apparition.
I don't know, but whatever it is, it's either there to make itself known.
Yeah, we definitely believe that. Shit,
Man.
we've seen it.
There was, everybody buys houses like that. They don't kind of believe it, but they're around there.
Oh man, it's in any house, building, wherever. It could be in a fucking stadium. There's always something there.
It's probably the best thing to do is that if you buy a house or you buy a car or used car or anything like that, it's
Poltergeist.
You have to get that shit cleansed.
Yeah.
You know, maybe just to do that right off the jump.
Yeah. Poltergeist, that's right. Check this out. So, when I was married, we had a house that was on one side of the house, and my ex-wife said, there's a house in the middle of the next block. That's my dream house. Like, if it comes up for sale, we're buying it. Of course, nobody fucking asked me if I fucking wanted to live there or not. I didn't have a vote. So, wherever we're living now, on a Saturday, lady knocks on the door, and I opened the window, and I said, so she's a realtor, and she says, I just want to tell you that house that your wife had her eye on, not me. Nobody fucking asked me if I had my eye on it. They're like, that house is gonna come up for sale, but I haven't listed it yet. Your wife told me that, if it ever came on the market, to let her know first. So I'm letting you know
right now.
Because she's not here. But I'm sure you'll tell her that the house is going to come up.
I'm sure you'll tell her.
So for a few minutes, I'm like, I'm not going to fucking say anything. Like, fuck it. But then I realized, what if she finds out that I was withholding this information?
Because they would have doubled up on that. They would have been
listen,
sure did.
They would have found out. So
we told your husband, and about 2 months ago.
Can't ever do nothing.
So
we go over and look at the house. It's a beautiful house. Fucking long house, guest house. That's an amazing house. It's got a villa in the back. This motherfucker. So we're standing in front of the house, and the realtor says, everybody who's bought this house has gotten divorced.
Oh, shit.
And my wife goes, well, that's not going to happen to us. Man, I never so uncomfortable. When you try to act all comfortable,
Yeah.
you're like, oh, shit. Standing like,
Because that's some shit for someone to say when they're trying to sell you a house.
For real.
They fucking told on me. I didn't answer. And we got divorced.
Over that house.
Over that house.
That's nuts.
And you didn't even buy it, or did you end up buying it?
I bought another house, but
Yeah, but yeah.
The ghosts are. I'm not sure. I'm the only one that left. All the poltergeists fucking still in there.
Yeah.
No, but I mean,
Yeah, no. I hear what you're
it
saying.
was a pretty big house to lose.
Yeah.
Of course, by all means, in a California 50-50 state.
Oh yeah.
Ouch.
So, but
I hear that.
there's a lot of stuff in that house that you think is your stuff, like, but it loses its identity a bit.
Yeah.
Like all of a sudden you look at this house and you go, I remember thinking, God, I miss this house, and then once I left, I was like, fuck, couldn't wait to get out of that fucking house. So yeah, it's not the house.
Yeah.
Thing. And even the haunted houses, now that everybody's left me, it's fantastic.
It's much easier.
Quiet.
Word up. Colton, you got any more? How many more you got over
We
there?
got quite a few.
All right, let's run through them.
We got Rooster BTV saying, George Lopez, I love you, man. Your work is amazing. Cheers, Be Real, C-, Bobo, and E-Zone.
Nice.
And George, can I get a shout out to my beautiful queen, Myra?
Myra. What's up, it's George Lopez? All right, Myra.
There you go.
We got Mr. J. Bauk. He's saying, I dare you to put a level on that table. I bet the old man is condensation and an uneven table.
No, it's not.
It's not, man. It's not.
Sorry.
You guys, man.
We've seen.
No, that's not condensation.
We've seen the cup slide different ways on this table.
It's true.
Not any one way. I know what you're saying, but no, that's not it.
No.
Next.
We have Ray C. Alec. He's saying, yo, Be Real and crew, could you wish my brother Roland a happy birthday? He turned 44 today and was the first guy to give me a Cypress Hill album.
Happy birthday.
What up, Roland?
What's up, Roland? Happy
birthday,
man. Positive
Roland.
vibes to you. Make sure you ain't smoking no booth, only that top shelf. And you're like towards the middle of the Sporty 40 club.
That's
You know
right.
what I'm saying?
Sporty 40.
Get to the nifty 50. You know what I'm saying? So, take care of yourself. Be around the ones that will lift you up like you lift them up. You've heard me say this time and time
Go to the
again.
doctor,
all right?
fool.
We
Yeah,
got T-
that too. Monthly check, yearly checkups.
What?
That's good too,
It's
bro.
44. Go
Yearly,
to the doctor.
yearly checkups. Come on.
We got T. Reaper. He's saying, George, thank you for all your work and for staying real. And he's asking, so I'm wondering, what would you do if you ran into the Yeti?
Like a Bigfoot,
Like a
Sasquatch.
but we see shit like chupacabra and shit like
Yeah.
that. But the actual Sasquatch,
Like, what would you do if you ran into it? Is that I guess please asking.
I'd probably say, "What's up?"
That's right. What if he
You know
answered?
what? He don't look like, but he doesn't look as odd as most people on the streets. I don't know if you guys been around checking the way people look.
It'd be crazy if he answered back. What's up?
Yeah, no, of course. I think there is. Listen, man, if a calf can have a human head, Bigfoot could be out there.
There you go.
Yep.
There it is.
I agree.
Easy. We'd be ignorant. They're fucking aliens out there.
Yeah.
They're all out there. We can remember a 12-foot dude out there living out there in Seattle, out there by himself. Probably was fucking married today. Fuck, I don't need these motherfucking clothes. Just leave me up here alone.
Yeah.
True that.
Colton.
There we go, new episode of Finding Sasquatch featuring George Lopez.
Yeah.
We got Darian Taylor. He says, one love, no booth to the best podcast. George, you are a legend. And what's the best experience you had with a fellow actor or comedian in any show or movie?
Oh, those are real questions, huh?
You're here. They're taking advantage of this.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know. I think because maybe you grew up watching Cheech and Chong, and then you end up being friends with them. But I think maybe I testified in the Michael Jackson trial. I was never touched. I don't know, man. I think maybe seeing Prince.
Prince. Yeah.
Because you kind of if you realize what that guy did, like he played every instrument,
He's a genius.
And just did it all, you know, and did it in a 5-foot body. It's impressive.
Yeah.
Very impressive.
He's a little dude.
He was very small.
Small.
He play some basketball too.
I heard he could.
In heels.
Man, like,
In heels.
a glittered ass basketball.
But you know, he was like
Blouses.
that. Yeah, he was like that. He was got there a little bit. He was cool, man.
Yeah.
We had a birthday party for me one year at Riviera at the country club, and Chaka Khan was a friend of somebody, and she came and she sang happy birthday to me. And then like 3 hours later, it's still going, you know. So Prince is in the parking lot, but he won't get out because Chaka already sang me happy birthday, so he didn't want to come out and do it.
Damn.
Wow.
So he stayed in the car.
Light skin tendencies.
Right.
Yeah.
You know, hey.
You know what? What other person you want to meet? There's just so many strange people, dude. Like, there's some strange ass people that you meet along the way as well.
Especially in this industry,
Oh
right?
man.
No doubt. All right. Colton,
We got GDP Smoke. He's saying salute to the Buddha Master.
thank you.
He says, I'm about to double flip this kosher kush.
Double flip it.
He says, today is my B-day, so I wanted to give a shout out to the highest podcast going on, Party
Happy
123.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Yeah. Happy birthday. dude.
Happy birthday back at you, man.
Take a dab.
And thank you for fucking with us.
Party 1, 2, 3.
We got Direct Loco. He's asking a question. He says, hey, fam, can you guys help me with my decision? I'm thinking of getting a G-Pen Dash for flower. What are your thoughts? Love
Yeah.
you, Papa and George.
Rock
Get it.
one. If you can't go to the Dr. Greenthumb dispensary and get it, you can go to gpen.com and get that.
Yep.
Know what I'm saying?
They're tight.
Make it happen.
Yeah.
They already
Total
there.
co-signing that. And, you know, while we're at it, we're co-signing CBD Lion. Make sure you check them out. They got great products. Use code word Be Real, and they will give you a nice
That shit helps you
percentage
sleep.
The gummies work.
Yeah, they
like
do.
a
I've been
motherfucker,
taking those
man.
every night, bro.
Yeah. Nobody needs to mess with any pills really to sleep.
Yeah, no.
Nah,
Not
that
when we have this.
That's
CBD
right.
line will
No.
help you go to sleep.
Yeah.
Right,
And the gummies
yeah.
taste good.
And they're good for you. They don't hurt your body.
Yeah,
They
fuck
don't
yeah.
taste like rubber bands.
No, they don't.
Yeah, bro. I love CBD.
That is the fucked up shit about
Yeah,
gummies.
some of those CBD shit, they taste them, but it's like, man, it should taste like oolers, bro. Like
Straight
fucking
nasty.
just
Yeah,
Rubber
that's right.
bands.
And don't forget to smash the like right now. Colton.
We have Germism. He's saying, George, when are you bringing back the Lopez show with the homie Big Critic? That shit was hilarious.
Big Citric.
Ah, yes. Yeah, that one. I think that we did 2 seasons. I don't think they do many shows sometimes now like they used to do. Maybe 2 years at what was that? TV Land.
Yeah.
It was good. That was a fun one. Citrix is awesome, man. Those dudes are great.
Oh, yeah.
I had Viragosa on that. I gave him my. I thought
That's
he was
right.
a ballet
Yeah.
and gave him my ticket. Hey, man,
That was a dope
there
show.
you go. That was fun. It was kind of like a Chicano Curb Your Enthusiasm.
Yeah.
That's badass.
Like behind the scenes of it. We did 24 episodes. It's fun.
oh, yeah.
All right, appreciate that. Thank you.
Next one.
We got Moises Gray says, another great episode, Party 123, C-. Will you ever do a Talking Heads mix?
Oh, for sure. I'd love to. They're on the list. The list that's.
They're in.
Tomorrow, dude.
Could
To-
pop
no,
that
not
off.
tomorrow. I'll get them in like a week or 2 or whatever. But definitely, Talking Heads mix is coming.
Dope.
We have Angel C2408. Much love and respect from Angel and Oxnard. I want to send a shout out to my family. Thanks for showing up, George.
Right on.
Oh yeah, we know each other a long time.
Shout out to you.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, thank you everybody for having me in here, brother.
Next one, Colton.
We got Von Dubious. He says, at 15:10 on yesterday's show, lots of people are saying, they say the black orb shooting into B-Real's back, and also at 2:06, a hose on the table moves. Let's check
Someone screen capture that.
Yeah.
Let's see it.
Send it. Wow.
Yeah, I read that
He hid
they
behind
said that
B-Real.
before the can moved, that the hose moved. But I didn't see that. I didn't know because it wasn't like focused.
Godfather
you're a
made the hose
hoser.
move.
But you know if you, even if you use a Ouija board, man, that's all like That's
Yeah,
black magic.
Yeah,
man.
you cannot use that energy.
No.
Yeah, you're really kind of
That shit
conjuring
is like
some
taking
shit.
a bus in the spirit world,
Yes,
bro. The Ouija board.
that's real conjuring some fuck shit.
What about that? You could buy that at a drugstore.
Yeah.
For real, right?
You could just
At a toy
Nah, they
store.
don't sell it no more.
let me go
How
in
about
there
back
and
in
get
the
some
day?
black magic. I thought you wanted a bike.
How about they fucking they would pop that off at Toys R Us's and in toy
Take that shit off
stores.
now.
Yeah,
Hell
thrifties
yeah.
and like longs and shit back then. When I was a kid, that was right there next to the Saris and the Monopolies and shit.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
Yeah, it was.
Yeah,
Next
they
to
would
Jumanji,
they
bro.
would hide that shit right in there.
That
Right
shit was
in
there.
everywhere.
Next
It's
to
like
Jumanji.
fucking,
Dude, it's fucking
Zodies.
black magic, dog.
It's
It would
available.
move like, oh man,
You never
Yeah.
played that shit?
yeah, all this shit. Yeah, man, that's
You played it?
That's the
yeah.
invitation right
It moved like it would move
Yeah.
on its own.
Yeah,
Yeah,
if
no,
you
no.
asked it questions, it moves
On its own.
On its own, and you're supposed to put your shit down on it lightly, and you'll feel it move itself.
It'll move. Yeah.
Yeah, man.
We got Robert Bronte saying, I lost a bet thinking Alabama was going to be the last one to legalize.
Oh, you fucked
was
up.
gonna make
How
that
much
bet.
did he lose?
He didn't say, but we'll have to ask him here.
I'd like to know what you lost because, in the realm of betting, I would have bet that Alabama would have been one of the last states to legalize
Me too.
Yeah.
I think that's a lock bet right there that's one of the last states. We all lost money on that if that was
Those alabasters are smoking good
if
now.
Vegas had odds on that, we would have lost.
Damn.
all right.
What are they afraid of?
I don't know. But Alabama's no longer afraid. That says that.
Yeah.
It's
Indeed.
what is everybody else afraid of?
Go to George
Exactly.
High out there.
You know what I'm saying? What is everyone else afraid of?
Yeah, Texas.
Yeah, I told him.
Come on, Texas. Let's go.
Come on now.
And
Texas, wow.
Robert is saying, be real, the people of Colorado want a Dr. Green Thumbs here.
I heard that. People
Yeah.
of Colorado, I want a Dr. Green Thumbs there.
I told him, dude.
I was there.
We shall have this. Trust.
Let me call the mayor up.
Give
Right
me
now.
time.
We got Cisco.
Do it.
You gonna call the mayor?
Yeah,
All
I
right,
got him
cool.
on the phone.
Right on.
We got Cisco2269. He's saying, George Lopez, I love the work you did with Jamie Foxx. Is he a firm Votto?
From what?
What did you say?
So
Oh my God,
say that
man.
again.
From what?
Wait,
Votto.
say it again, Colton.
Votto.
Yeah.
All right.
Is he a firm Votto?
It's about
It's a firme vato.
Yeah, that's what
Firm
he intended.
Votto?
He's a
a firm Votto.
You thought,
Vato.
homie, you thought he spelled that shit wrong with the E on the end, right?
So he
Yep.
said firm.
he's a firm
I just wanted to
Fuck you, eh?
give people some context.
It's a firm Votto.
Firm Votto.
That shit sounds
Freshen
just-
up on my Spanish.
That's a rap name
The
now.
shit you
Man,
used to
that's
check your
awesome,
credit,
dude.
Firm Votto.
Firm Votto.
Hey, you could just set it on Firm Votto.
Or it
Check your
could be
credit
a
on
dick
Firm
pill.
Votto.
It's a dick pill, dog. It's
Yeah.
the new one.
Yeah, that's a new pill.
Firm Votto.
Firm Votto.
That was
Take one of these and you'll be a firm
when you
Votto.
want to be sure about things. Take Firm Votto.
Yeah, I think he is a firm Votto.
Colton with the
Man,
white guy
that was
fact of the
good.
day.
Firm Votto.
It's a whole different. It's a whole
Firme.
different thing.
We got Big Jenna Tools. She's saying stunning hit for C Mizzle and E Zone. Keep it up,
Oh,
Papa.
come on, bro.
Oh,
Yeah,
ouch.
tomorrow.
My fucking
Ouch.
clam chowder didn't make it today, bro. If I take one of those, I'm going to go to sleep.
Nah, tomorrow.
Mimis.
I will
He's
take
gonna
it, though.
be
I
at-
ain't going to back down. I ain't no bitch.
He's gonna be VIP at Club
But
Mimis.
I don't know where it's at.
What is it? What happened?
You know when you fall
Sunglass.
asleep?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Oh, it's a gravity bong this Sunday. You'll see. They're gonna bring it right now so that he can hit it.
I don't want the magic carpet to bring it up.
Damn, dude.
Okay, Magic Curtain, bring it up.
Yeah.
Next one.
Wow.
We got Jose Diaz. He's saying, till this day, George Lopez show might be the all-time favorite show. Never gets old. And Jose Diaz is saying he's high as fuck, and thanks for the awesome laughs.
Yeah.
We are too, and thank you.
I'll take a compliment if a dude's still high as fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, the show was great. It was, not. I'm not sure if I never looked at it like it not being around, but it's almost 20 years, man. It's still 20,
Oh, it's been that long.
19 years.
Shit.
This time 20 years ago they were taking me around. We do those showcases and people see you and they say like, no,
It's the guy.
no, we don't think so.
And they were all wrong.
Shit, man.
You got it already. There's no need for you to come up here.
And even the day that the the first day of the show was on the calendar section. It said, "Is this the one?" Because all of them have been canceled. So I said, "Oh, is this the one?" It was going to be a nice article. Probably the first paragraph was good, and the rest of it was just awful. So then you go to work, and everybody's like they seen the paper, So you go, how's everybody doing? They're kind of like, so everybody saw the paper. So I brought the actors in this room, and I told them, "This is what you guys all worried about, like this thing right here." And I told them that I thought the show would succeed on the people, not on the critics.
Yeah.
Like nobody ever really said anything good about the show. And then 19 years, 20 years later, it's still on.
It's still on.
That's what I told them.
Critics are often wrong.
That I would succeed on the people, not the.
That's right.
Not the
Your mom
critics.
was mean on that show, bro.
Because critics are often wrong.
She was.
Yeah. Yeah, I fucking hurt. Your mom on that show got under my skin. I was like, oh, she gets me angry, bro.
Man, that was based on my real grandmother. Wow. How bad was my grandmother that she saw the show and she said, "Oh, you made me nice."
You made me nice.
That's what my grandma said. You made me nice.
That's dope.
Oh, you made me nice.
She would tell me, "Don't tell anybody my age, or don't tell anybody I colored my hair." I go, "Grandma, don't give a fuck. They don't even see you."
Word up.
Shit.
Colton.
We have Tito the Fool. He's asking George, ever fart on stage and the crowd caught it?
What kind of question is that?
That's
Tito.
always from Tito.
Dude, Tito.
Happens to everybody.
Fuck, that is quite the question, though.
One time I was in Chicago at the Funny Firm, and I bucked through a silencer. And you're standing there, and you see the people in the front row. It's a full-on,
You did
like
like
a shit curtain, like this curtain right here. Mat flying over you. Even I said to myself, "This smells like shit." And then it just went, there wasn't a big area behind me, so it wafted.
kind of walked
It got
went
whenever there's
forward.
a word waft.
It was like a
waft,
blanket.
and you could just see people just go like this. You're like,
Oh, man, you got to watch
dude.
catering at that point before you fucking
Bro.
go out.
Gosh.
Bobo knows
So
that.
yes,
Yeah.
All right.
We got Anthony Garcia. He's saying, "What's up, fam? Smoking on that 24-hour OG from Dr. Greenthumbs. It's fire."
Thank you.
And he's
Better
asked,
be.
he's saying, "Yo, George, what's happening? Could y'all shout out my brother Ariel for his B-day?"
Right on. Happy birthday, Ariel.
Happy birthday, Ariel.
happy birthday from the Little Mermaid.
Yeah, happy birthday.
Remember that dude's name?
Happy birthday.
Girl, yeah, her
Remember?
name.
She had a crab.
Yeah. Make sure you ain't smoking
Sure.
boof today.
She had a pet crab.
Make sure you're only smoking the top shelf, all right? Don't be around boof people with boof attitude and negativity and all that shit.
Nope.
Know what I'm saying?
Sebastian
Treat
the
yourself
crab.
right.
But why do people take it from people like that? Oh, you're supposed to be your friends, and they just give you a hard time the whole time.
Some people are attached in a way that they think they need that person. You know what I'm saying? And when they come to find out that person ain't for you, it's still hard to disattach because you think, oh, so many years I've invested into being friends or whatever with this person. Maybe there's something. But like when someone shows their face the first time, that's pretty much who they are, right? So, why be around that? If they ain't for you, right?
That's a good point.
Why be around them?
That's a great point.
Yes.
If you're for them and they're not for you,
You deserve better.
yes, you deserve better.
Indeed.
Have better people around you. You know what I'm saying?
Very true.
Right.
That fuck with you.
You have people that rip you off. I think every young artist gets ripped off at some point.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
But the idea is
That's the game.
to eliminate the people you find out.
Those are learning experiences.
Yeah.
And if you learn from them, you're good. If you're not, you keep repeating the same mistakes and keep getting fucked over.
Wait.
God forbid.
Don't let everybody take advantage of you.
Yep. Colton, next one.
We got Cortez Mauricio 56. He's saying, "Oh snap, it's George Lopez. I know, huh?" He's saying, "Cheers from Vegas. He's born in L.A. Shout out to George Lopez and Dr. Greenthumb's podcast." And he's saying, "Go Raiders and Dodgers."
Okay. Right on.
The motherfucker said a lot, huh?
He did.
He got it in.
Damn.
That's what they say.
And
That guy had a lot to say.
Right on. Colton.
We agree on all those.
Yeah.
We got OG Skate Show. He's saying, "Shout out to my girl Terry. Happy birthday."
Happy birthday, Terry.
happy birthday. Terry.
Happy birthday.
Blessings.
Now?
And we got NA. He's saying, "Check out No Motion Gold Mask. He lives every day."
All right.
Or he live every day.
All right. He's live every day. All right. promo for another show. I get you.
Yeah.
Cool.
Is he live every day? Yeah.
All right, next one.
We got Wasky Wabbit. He's saying, if y'all find out that the ghost is a female, which one of you is knocking them ghost boots? Big up to George.
E-Zone's going to do that.
What?
I'm not fucking a ghost.
No interest.
Not even an old skinny white lady kind of look like you.
Do you really got a choice if it's happening?
Yeah, the ghost could just start sucking your dick.
Well, that's different.
That's like, whoa.
Absolutely.
That's different. Come on.
Yeah.
Then of course, yeah, sure.
Why not? Might as well finish, right?
Come on up.
Come on through.
Right. Next one.
And we got Robert Bronte back. He said he lost $1,000 on the Alabama bet.
Ooh. Somebody owes somebody $1,000.
And
$1,000.
now he's saying now the bet is on Utah.
At least it ain't $10,000.
Nah, Texas is going to go before Utah, bro.
Are you lowering your
so?
wage?
I don't think so. I
No,
think
sorry,
Utah goes first.
Yeah, I say Utah's going to go before Texas.
Because I think Utah's already got some legislation in place right now. I think.
Yeah, bro, they got a lot of kids out there
If I'm
with all
not
those Mormons.
mistaken.
Mormons want to get high.
Yeah,
They do.
They do want to get
CBD
high.
would put your kids to sleep.
Or people in Utah that
Do
are-
Mormons want to get anything?
Probably some of them.
Some.
Low key. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
All the people that want to get smoked out high key, they're probably not Mormons, but like low key, yeah.
And Robert Bronte saying, I trust Dr. Dina. Dabs for all. Definitely Colorado is calling it Dr. Greenthumb dispensary. We need that good out here.
I know.
Word.
I know.
Yeah.
I know you do. And
You all
salute to
do.
Dr. Dina.
Hell yeah, what up, Dr. Dina?
Longtime friend of BREALTV and I and the crew and all that. We got to get her on the show. She hasn't been on this one. She's been in the smoke box, but we got to get her on the table.
You would say that most people that listen to the show that have experience in marijuana usually like almost
Not everybody.
not chronically used, but
I've talked to a couple people who do not smoke and
Wow.
enjoy the podcast.
Yeah,
They're
just
firm vados.
they're into the random
vados, bro.
conversation amongst the firm vados.
Amongst all the firm vados, they're the firmest.
Oh, somebody got that one already, huh?
Fervado.
Oh,
Fervado.
hey, we already created a brand.
No, this is Teeny Man. I just sent it to Ray.
You said okay,
Yeah,
cool.
Teeny Man.
What up, Teeny?
Look,
the
we're-
We got a
Fervado.
brand.
Look, we've already got a brand. Look, we started it here today. You got it? You got it? Cool.
which area is more
we need
fucked
to
up?
get it sent to the PC.
Oh, he's got to send it.
Which
to
area is Cecil Hotel or this place right here?
It's like
Cecil.
You said, where is the
Yeah,
Cecil
no,
Hotel?
which place is worse? Wait, hey, you
Oh,
think there's
Cecil.
only one dude in here? There's
Well, there's probably
Yeah,
some.
there's
probably a
multiples.
few,
He
right?
could be probably doing
Oh, yeah.
like ghost
Could
coke with like his homies.
Ghost coke.
Yeah.
He probably
Yeah.
keeps the homies in check, though.
But
you
there's
know.
there's sure this area right
Some
here.
ghost
Probably a
CBD
higher-
to calm
What-
him the fuck down.
What if he has like you know like the haunted mansion when they're fucking having that party shit when the shit goes down when the shit goes when we
banquet
all
hall?
leave.
Hey.
Can't wait till he's on show's over. I can't. This motherfucker stays so late.
Yeah.
Turn the
Yo,
lights off. The motherfuckers start
late,
partying.
Late night. This
out.
up here is lit.
It's lit.
Oh yeah,
All the
Partying.
ghosts are up in here.
Yeah.
They playing.
that's what that dude will
smoking,
find out. I
everything.
can't wait to see that.
Word up. How about it, Colton? How
and
many
the,
more we got?
the last question, this isn't a super chat question, but everyone in the Insane Asylum is asking George about the tax collector. What was it like filming, and what were your thoughts while filming it?
Oh, the tax collector.
Yeah.
Yeah, those guys are from. No, you know what? They asked me if I wanted the head and the hands. I passed them. They cut my head off in the movie, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
Saw
said,
that.
they asked me if I wanted it.
In the
Oh, shit.
in the cooler, dog.
Oh, bro, in the cooler. I mean,
Yeah.
that's good for one or two tricks. And then
That's the
then
only
people will
movie
find
that
out, yeah.
anyone's ever seen you do like that.
I know, dude. It was fun, man. It was Goonster. That was my right hand man. Those guys, David Ayer. Those guys. It was good. And Shia, you know,
Yeah, he did his thing.
did his thing, man.
It was a good movie.
It was fun to do. I think he got killed too early, but it
Yeah,
was
he
a
did.
Yeah, he did.
good. Yeah,
He did. I
yeah.
thought he was gonna,
Kill him
be like a
natural.
wrecking ball motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
I always like white dudes that just blended in with fools. Like they didn't need to introduce themselves or anything. They
just
just
blend
like,
in.
They were just so good that they could just be in there.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, he did his thing.
Colton was like, thanks.
Thanks.
Yes.
You're welcome.
Yeah, that's a unique gift.
Hey, we want to thank you for jumping on the
Man,
podcast with us.
you're very welcome.
You've been in the smoke box, like I said, and you took time to come do this, man. We want to thank you because everybody had been asking for you for a long time, and
It's very appreciated.
It's awesome that you're here.
You're very welcome.
Yeah.
Thank you, everybody.
It's familiar right here, you know what I mean?
Yeah, man. Likewise, I feel the same way about you. Y'all, you fear me, Vada.
You're a Firmivado, bro.
No, you're a Firmivado.
Firmivado.
No, you are.
No, you are.
No, you.
You got any shout-outs?
Do I?
Yeah.
No.
All right.
Nice.
I do not.
All right, Ezone.
Shout out to everybody who stays buying stuff on the website, flavorsbyezone.com. There's a lot of new items being added there today, including some new color waves. Also, thank you to everybody who bought tickets or got tickets to the Green Room that will be going on June 4th. That's stand-up going down at 10 p.m. The Green Room in SFV, and also I'll be out in a 710. I'll be in Denver doing comedy there, too.
Word up, C-.
I do work hard.
Thanks, everyone that's been hanging with me in the morning for Twitch mixes. You can follow me there at C-Fan4. Also at IG, Twitter, Discord.
Nice.
All those. Follow me there. This Friday, I will be doing the Rage Against the Machine versus System of a Down mix that you all have requested. So that's happening Friday morning. And tomorrow, we're just going to do Kitchen Sink in the morning, 9:30 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Join me there. And DJC-.com. Go get a mug or a mix or hoodie. But thanks for watching all the High and Hungries this podcast. And I'll see you tomorrow morning.
Colton.
Shout out to George for stopping through. It's pretty wild for me just kind of meeting you and talking to you. I used to watch you on Nick and Night and everything like that with my older brother, and so it's kind of crazy sitting right next to you. And anybody who doesn't want to order off CBD Lion, go check out Wellness Wednesday today at Dr. Greenthumb's, 15% off CBD products. So go check it out.
Word. Look at Colton.
Appreciate that, bro.
Wow,
Thank
Colton is really good.
Colton, my man.
Fear me.
That's much appreciated.
Sir.
Firmivado.
Bo Bizzle.
All right. Catch me on the socials on Twitter at Eric Bobo, on IG at Eric_Bobo, on FB at Eric Bobo Music. Check out empiresofficial.com for all the physical versions of the album Empires by me and Stu Bangers. It's out now on all streaming platforms. And thank y'all for your continued support.
Word up. Make sure you check out the new singles out. Triple OG featuring Freeway and Mother Mary featuring DJ Paul, both produced by Scott Storch. It's on all platforms. And, take a trip to the Dr. Greenthumb dispensaries out here in California, Sacramento, San Francisco, Humboldt County, Los Angeles, Cathedral City, Sylmar. And coming up, knocking on the door, San Diego.
All right.
I know you're waiting, and it's happening. In a couple of days.
Sylmar.
Yep, Sylmar.
I grew up around
Sylmar. Right there in your backyard, Papa. And, make sure you check out those insane flavors because we got the fucking fire in the bags.
Mm-hmm. In the
Christmas
bag,
Lights, Mac 11, Insane OG, Ice Cream Cake, Honeymoon. Those are just a few. And check out the G-Pen collab with the Stunned in Glass.
That's nice right there.
The Rome, the Connect, and the Dash for Flower. All right, make sure you check them all out. You can check those at gpen.com if you're not in California and you want to have one of those devices. We thank you for your time, energy, love, support. We fuck with you like you fuck with us, and we appreciate you 100%. So stay with love. Love is the key. We will see you tomorrow. One.
Nice.